everybody. Welcome. Blind Wave here. I'm Aaron.
Rick.
I'm Calvin.
Rick.
And we're doing another movie commentary. This time, we've already done Terminator 1. We're moving on to Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
Yes.
This is probably my favorite Terminator movie. But, Eric.
Yes.
Are you okay?
I am acting like they have to act in all the action scenes.
Gotcha.
What's happening? Oh, I thought you were going for a nostril hair. I'm like, no, Calvin, you madman.
No,
Well,
there was just two hairs going straight up into your nostrils.
Let us get ready for the movie here. We'll get into all of our discussions and thoughts and maybe how everyone feels about this movie versus others. All right, guys, so we are going to be watching the, what's this called?
This is the special limited edition.
Okay, so this has all the extra...
special extended edition,
It's extended.
This has all the extra scenes.
Yep.
Not that weren't in the theatrical
It's like
version.
152 minutes long.
So we're going to be watching this one. We are right before the Carolco logo.
Yep. How do you say that?
It is
something like that.
a black screen. There's nothing on it. So
That would be
sync to that.
yeah,
sync
to that.
The exact frame of black screen that we're on.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to start in 3, 2, 1, go.
And there's the line of the Carolco going ziggy, 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 zag.
Ziggy, ziggy, ziggy.
Stop it. All right, so anyway, what I was saying before is Terminator 2. I don't remember watching Terminator 1 before I watched Terminator 2. I'm pretty sure this is my first one.
Same.
And I also
Same.
feel like I remember I knew Arnold was good.
Same.
I definitely watched Terminator 1 more first and the latest.
You said you've only seen this like one time?
One and a half times, maybe.
Half. Why'd you stop halfway through?
When I was at somebody else's house that had
Jesus,
TV.
So
Scott.
you
and they were
stay.
watching.
You stay until it's
No,
done.
I wasn't driving at the time. I was like, I don't know,
Your mom?
12 years old.
Does your mom Terminator 2's on? You understand?
Does the extended cut have the alternate ending?
I don't know.
We're going to find out.
I guess in a couple hours we'll find out.
We will.
Oh, I love this movie.
Now, this is one of the first R-rated movies I remember seeing as well.
2029, only 9 years from now.
Getting close,
Yeah, man.
I believe it.
I do believe it.
baby. We already passed Back to the Future time.
Believe it.
But doesn't that time... The time keeps getting pushed further and further back, right?
Yeah.
With like each movie almost.
Something like that.
So, but no.
Yeah, no, this shit already happened.
Yeah.
1997.
We already averted.
The movie is done so well. Like I love all the effects for it, but I also love the action of this movie.
Yeah.
Compared to the last one, you know, the
look
last
at
one was
this.
fun.
Look at this puppet. Look at it, everyone. Calvin.
Dude, and this scene has been used in like rides and stuff, you know.
Yeah, but it's never looked as good. Because this is real shit.
It just looks
Real
so
shit.
good.
They
The
use
only
it-
CG in this
Is the bolts.
well, the bolts, yes, but I'm just saying, like, in terms of major CG, the only thing is the liquid metal.
And not even all of them.
And not even all of it, yeah.
Not
Some
even
of it,
all of it.
yeah. Some of it's just like aluminum foil they have on them. But no, they broke computers trying to figure out how to do effects for this.
I like the opening here because it reminds me a little bit of Starship Troopers.
I love Starship Troopers.
It's great.
But nah, man, this is just fantastic.
But just
like 1997.
Well, like in terms of a jump in scale and like budget and effects.
Yeah.
Music.
Music.
It's crazy.
Taking the theme from the first movie and making it into this musically was amazing.
Remember the the first movie? We got
No, Arnold.
a small bit of this, you know?
Yeah.
We got one guy sneaking around trying to kill one robot thing, and then that
Yeah.
whole truck blew up and he ran away. But this, we have like a war scene, you know?
Yeah.
We have shit going down. John Connor.
Skynet.
2. Oh, dang.
I love this John Connor.
I love how every movie they have to re-alter how many Terminators came back in time and stuff.
Or what John Connor looks like.
This is a good John Connor.
Yeah.
I like the look
The
of him.
scar. He looks
Yeah.
like an old Edward, Furlong? What's his name?
With the little kid?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Edward something.
John.
Yeah.
Pow, 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 pow.
A one-man army.
The setup is pretty good. Like, especially if you... I try to imagine if you went in this movie not knowing.
I figured it would be the same thing as Metal Gear Solid 2.
Yeah. They'd be like, "Whoa, wait, what?" Like the idea of.
You mean not knowing that he will be the Terminator will be the good guy?
Well, yeah, like the trailers. Did the trailers give it away?
They spoiled it. Yeah.
Like it would have been so good to not know. You know.
I know.
See, I think I've even watched Terminator 3 more than this.
Why?
Jesus, Calvin.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you in this? Get out of here.
Your parents should be punished.
Yeah. They were. They didn't watch this.
Look at the imagery. Oh my
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, Edward Furlong. I knew I wasn't crazy. They all said I was crazy.
No one said you were crazy, Eric.
That's his name.
You're saying it now.
Other people were so wrong, they were a furlong away.
They were furlong.
No,
bad joke.
It's a unit of measurement.
No one's measuring in long.
It's a furlong.
I mean, those of us blessed do.
Dude, this imagery they use for the
nuclear.
Well, this here, like the playground.
The
it
playground.
comes back so many times throughout
does.
like they showed it already in the future with the skulls littered on the floor everywhere. You know.
Yeah.
And then you come back to it and you see it here.
Conrad
and then you
Buff.
have that one scene with
Sarah.
like staring at the playground and seeing that
Her
be
dream.
destroyed. Yeah, you know, like the thing that people look at as a playground is like a place, you know, kids can come here. It's safe. It's fun.
That looks so fucking good.
I can see Arnold's face.
Oh, it's so good.
Can you?
I see his
Yeah.
face.
I don't see it.
It's
Those
right
eyes,
there.
those big red eyes.
And it's interesting, not only, like, it shows this as fire being the evil, but at the end of the movie, fire is what saves the day.
True.
Yeah.
True.
The molten magma.
No, it's not magma. It's like metal, right?
Wow.
This movie ruined hiding keys. Now everyone does the same thing.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not like people didn't check there before.
I'm hoping they didn't. I've had Melanie. It's like, hey, I got your keys. I'm like, just Terminator them. And she doesn't understand the movie, but she understands what I mean now when I say that.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
The thing I love about this movie, even over the others, is like they put so much care and attention during stunt scenes to make it so the guys aren't breathing. Like Arnold and the T-1000.
Yeah.
They both like try not to breathe. You know how hard it is to run and not breathe?
Yeah, it's gotta be tough. Dude, I love this. Like,
I love how molten
you had that
everything is.
shot, and then it's caved in, you know, cut out because of the teleport.
You just
And
never.
the truck as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the
Yeah.
main. I didn't even notice the ground until you said the truck
Yeah.
as well.
Dude, this is crazy. This is my first time watching this since I've seen the new Terminator movie,
Yeah.
which we will not be talking about just because these guys haven't seen it
Yeah,
yet.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
it yet.
But
But then we don't spoil you.
yeah.
But if you guys want to see that, perhaps it'd be on a poll.
Yeah.
You guys should vote on it because I'd like to watch that.
Yeah, I would too.
No Bill Paxton this time.
No Bill Paxton. You're right.
Aw.
What you do? This big, giant, muscular, naked man walked into a bar. It's
I mean,
like, start of a joke.
Love it.
As long as he looks like that, I don't feel like it's as big of a problem.
No.
No, it's a problem.
People
It's a
would
big
appreciate
problem. Just not for me.
Would you avert your eyes? Would you stare in confusion? What would you do?
I mean, nowadays everyone would have their phones out and be taking pictures
it. Oh, yeah.
or videos or whatever. But
I love it's like,
That
oh,
lady's like,
oh,
ooh.
damn. Did you see what walked in here?
Yeah, there you go.
I love the way he does that.
Match.
Yeah, that interface is great. Pepsi. This guy's hardcore. I gotta say that.
This guy
With what he
rings
does.
and
Yeah,
everything.
He reminds me of Donald Sutherland.
but what he does right here, that's a hardcore thing to do. But if a man does that, as you're doing that, you run.
If a man that looked like that came up to me naked, like
Demanding your clothes?
Oh, that looks so good.
not only is he obviously strong, but he's obviously crazy as well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you know that they didn't make a small dick. Why would they?
They didn't make it a small
No,
dick.
if they made him look like that, they definitely gave him a hog.
Gosh.
Like, why would Skynet give him a small dick?
Pig stuck him to the pool table.
I don't think this is talked about enough.
Well, in the first movie, I think you can. Maybe it's not in the first movie. Maybe it's in the remake of the Genesis one.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, there's a point that you can see, like, in the shadows, like, some swinging. Like, you can kind of, you kind of see it. There's something big enough to swing, you know?
Yeah. Oh, what to catch?
He catches it and makes a muscle stance, you know?
I mean,
dude, when I was a kid, this was the height of badass.
Yeah, it was. Stealing another guy's clothes.
Like, Mom, can I have leather?
I remember this song being in all kind of movies in the 90s.
Yeah.
This Problem Child.
I will
that
say,
guy's still on that car. I love it.
I do enjoy what they did in the third one when he shows up.
He's like a male stripper show, right?
Yeah, he's like at something like that. He has like these sunglasses when he comes out, and they're like stars.
Yeah. Well, the story of that is that when they were filming this, a lady walked into the bar when they were filming, and she's like, and they see like he's wearing like boxers. She's like, "What the hell's going on here?" And Arnold said, "It's a male stripper show." And everybody kind of laughed. But then, either by coincidence or by writing, in the third movie, it's a male stripper show.
Looks like an old Jack Black.
It does.
Old Jack Black. An old Wayne.
Sunglasses at night,
We
baby.
are the
Can't get any cooler than that.
Yeah.
They should be playing that song.
Yeah.
Arnold collects motorcycles, doesn't he? Isn't he like a Harley guy?
Is he?
I don't know.
Is
He's
he?
got tanks.
Tanks.
He has tanks.
Why would you need a tank?
To blow shit up with.
Okay, Eric.
I mean,
What?
all right.
He hosted a contest on social media to come and ride in his tank and blow shit up.
All right.
That's a real thing.
Well,
Governor of
And he's got a
California,
hog.
he takes all the tanks from everyone else so he can ride in them.
You know what's weird is that not every necessarily, but these two movies, Arnold shows up. He always finds some like badass dudes that he beats up, and he takes their stuff. And the other guy, whoever the other guy is, always shows up, has to deal with cops immediately.
yeah.
Well, that's the brilliant part of this. That if not for the marketing and ruining what was like one of the best twists of all time, that's why that's so great. Because like, oh shit, yeah, I've seen this before. He's the good guy. He's the bad guy.
Well,
Keep it going.
and you know, you're not expecting the little guy to be the bad guy.
Not at all.
Yeah.
It's one of those examples when Eric and I talk about like not watching trailers, especially if
Yeah.
it's something that you know you're gonna go
see.
see. Like maybe this one you didn't know you were gonna go see it, you know. But even TV shows, everything gives away so much.
I know.
Rather than letting the writers and the storytellers, show show the story the way they want to, the marketing spoils things.
And I completely agree. I think that. I mean, you should have been able to watch a trailer and not been spoiled by the biggest twist in the movie, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so I would have been like, oh, let's watch a trailer. Then I've been like, God damn it, I've been pissed. But like, I'm pretty sure the movie holds this all the way to get down, and they shoot themselves like shooting the arcade or mall, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it holds
definitely.
it all the way there, which is a pretty long time.
Both of them are looking, and you don't really get that feeling. I mean, he goes in and kills people. I mean, like we saw Arnold stabbing people and stuff.
But
it's like
right there, you don't really we know that he killed him. But if you're watching the first time, you might think, I punched him in the gut and fell down.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. Like all the music and the way that he's acting. Now that we know he's a Terminator, we're like, oh shit, yeah, he's doing such a good job. But I truly wonder if I could erase my memory
and watch it
these
without
two.
that.
I think that I would have been tricked.
If anything, I would think this dad's the villain.
Yeah, or that kid's haircut.
That was very popular at the time. Okay.
It was, but Edward Furlong's haircut still real good.
It's a good thing about being a foster parent. If you've had it with that kid, you just get rid of it.
I don't know that's how foster parenting works.
I think it does.
Is it? You just swap them out?
Yeah.
Give me another one. This
That's
one's
the
broken.
good thing.
This one's broken. Like maybe we should stop giving you kids. You keep breaking them.
That guy's been an asshole in so many 90s movies.
Todd.
Fucking Todd.
Fucking Todd.
Todd's not that bad.
Your
Nah, he's
parents
not
are
that
dead.
Rick, you're like, this guy's
No,
an
he's not
asshole.
that bad, and he'll have a horrible end.
He does. It's awful. It's awful.
Your parents are dead.
He's a smoker.
Yeah, this one has a little bit more in the extended one. A little bit more time with Sarah here in the insane institution. Or
I
whatever.
don't know if I've ever seen the extended version. I'd remember this though.
I believe there's one scene that they cut out of the theatrical entirely. That's actually pretty cool. So I'm excited to see that part.
Okay.
This guy again.
Yeah, he was in the first one. This is like the only person that besides Sarah that like survived the incident, right?
John, technically, but yes.
Well, I mean, sure, but he wasn't there in the beginning. But yeah, like this guy who happened to just leave.
Man, she got so jacked for this.
Yeah, she did.
I love how she just throws her bed up and starts working out, you know?
Like, she holds her own with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Do all these security guys like carrying these nightsticks?
I hate that fuck that licks her. I hate that fuck. I saw him walk by. That liquor. He's a liquor.
Oh, the
You know?
liquor.
The liquor.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a liquor in Kill Bill too? What's up with all these liquors?
I don't
There's
know.
one in Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Morning, Sarah.
Geez, she looks badass.
How's the knee? Oh, that would hurt so bad.
Oh, yeah, it would.
Right there, right here. That's the liquor.
Yep.
I hate that guy.
The blonde guy?
Yeah. With the tummy.
He looks like
The
a
big glasses.
liquor.
The one with the tummy. They're all just staring at her like a zoo.
Do they not give them bras, or did she like to not have a bra?
Aaron, is that Big Mike? That is Big Mike from Chuck. That's Big Mike. Motherfucker, look it up.
I'll look.
That's Big Mike.
I think you're right.
Oh my god.
I haven't never paid attention to that guy.
Oh my god. My life has changed.
Those
I can't wait to
polos
do
are
Chuck
so
next.
thin. You can see his tank top underneath.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is all new stuff.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think it's new, is it?
No, it's not.
This is in the
This?
theatrical.
No, this happens soon. Apparently, this actor that hit her with the nightstick, like he kept fucking up because he didn't want to hit her too hard, and they had to keep doing the scene over and over again. So when she gets to hit him later, she really hits him hard. That's fucking Big Mike, Aaron.
Oh, it's gonna be easier going the other way.
To protect and serve.
What was that?
I don't know. Fun way of talking. I'm just trying something. I'm trying it out.
Just trying some new voices.
To protect and serve.
To protect and serve. Big Mike is the burly attendant.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Good job, Eric.
And like, he just acts so much different than the villain from the last movie.
He's talking.
Like, the
asking
villain from the
questions.
last movie just shot everyone
Yeah.
who lived at a place where Sarah Connor was
Yeah.
in the phone book.
He went to whoever. He's like, "Are you Sarah Connor?" And then be like, "Yeah," and bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam, you know. But I mean, he came in here and asked for John. If John would have been here, what would he have done?
He's police. You gotta trust him. No, I mean that's one of the cool things I think about
Ooh,
going
see?
from.
So another guy on a bike, though. He came in. He didn't kill everybody either. So
Yeah.
go ahead, Eric.
No, I just like how, especially with the new Dark Fate in my mind, I like the kind of progression from like T1, not very great at fitting in, T2, a lot better, T3, way better.
Yeah.
It's a good progression.
Pin.
Easy money. That takes so long.
Yeah.
But I like that, the scrappy kid that is able to hack into ATMs will one day be the savior of humanity because of this know-how he has with machines.
I mean, his mom taught him all this
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. I love it.
Prepare him.
Easy money. How old do you think John is here?
14.
Yeah, I was going to say 14, 15.
Yeah. There's the picture.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that kid with the mullet thing, he looks like an actor. Like, he looks like...
He's someone before.
He looks like Abraham from The Walking Dead.
What's that guy?
As a child, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know his name. I don't know his character's name either. There's
Stop
something,
sign.
something about him that looks like, hey, it's the kid version of that one guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what his name is.
Red-haired mullet, T2.
That
Come right up.
That doesn't help. It's
Right
not.
up. Come right up.
Oh, you want to like Google it?
Yeah.
Google it.
Hey, this is new. Oh, yeah. I've
Here
heard
we
about
go.
this, but I've never seen it.
This is the scene that they cut out of the movie entirely, which is I love it. I
They
think it's
cut
great.
out this? This is crazy. Why would you cut that out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Kyle never shows up in the theatrical T2.
I've heard about this. I've never seen it.
They couldn't afford Michael Biehn in the movie, so they had to cut him out.
It adds a lot more though to like what's going on in her mind. I feel like too. You know.
This guy's jacket on.
Like what her motivation was for.
Yeah,
Like,
and it
breaking
it
out
places
stuff.
some of the past. You know, he doesn't. Her son doesn't believe what's going on either. He thinks she's crazy.
The scene just proves that she is crazy, though.
Is she crazy? Is it the meds too that she's been taking?
I mean,
I love it.
medication can cause so much imbalance in your
It
brain.
can be a hallucination. It can be a dream.
I
Yeah.
love it because it's the main character, kind of, from the first movie, or at
Mhm.
least our main hero. But I could see why they cut it too.
I mean, it's one of the few things that's like a direct tie to the first
Yeah.
one, where a lot of the other things you don't need it, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that wasn't there.
There's not much of me left.
Man, she's got some shoulders.
Yeah.
I mean, all she's been doing is sit-ups, pull-ups, you know, like
Plenty of juice.
juice.
Push-ups, sit-ups, and plenty of juice.
It's just weird how jacked her shoulders are and her legs. I don't know. They just seem skinny.
But still definitely feminine, too.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
Yep.
Which this, you know, we revisit. Rick and I were talking about it later on, the playground and the imagery you get from that. But we revisit this one later on. But this, I'm so certain this is all the cut out part
Yeah,
of it.
this was
of everything
this
all the
is
way
cut
through.
out as well. At least her in this outfit.
Yeah, like this nightgown kind of thing.
If that was Evie, she'd want me to spin that thing as fast as I humanly could.
Go! My kids are falling off and shit. And I'm like, what? You gonna get hurt?
Fear of danger is the only way I get a rush. That's what she says to me.
It's so great. The sound of being able to hear the rattling, but she can't say anything is
Yeah.
really
That's,
it's
that's
so,
straight
such
out
good
of a
movie
dream.
making.
Yeah.
This is from the first movie, too.
This is?
Right?
They
Or-
recorded it, but I don't think this is. I think
Oh,
this is
you're right.
from being here. But
You're right.
they did do similar stuff where they were filming
Yeah,
what they
that's not
said.
her, that's not her hair from the first movie.
But they focused on Kyle in the first one more so, and he was the crazy guy because he had thoughts of the future. And now he's dead, and she has what she believes, and
It's one of my big fears of, like, if you get in an insane asylum somehow, how do you convince them that you're not crazy?
right,
Yeah.
you got to just pretend to think what it is, you know. It's a tricky thing, like getting to know what the truth is, and if someone else believes X and you believe Y, but the thing you believe in is the crazier option.
Yeah.
I just say whatever I thought and go, believe it. They let me out.
That's not how it works, Eric.
It does in everything that I've seen. Look at the size of that remote.
Look at the size of that thing. It is a big remote.
It's got like
It's like a calculator.
yeah. Look at it. It's got like 8 buttons across.
Licking guy standing up.
Yeah, fucking licking guy.
Dad! Don't do it! Okay, good. I couldn't remember if they were going to stab her. I was like,
needle,
I don't
like-
want it. Well, he went over and he opened the drawer and was getting
Yeah.
into something. And I don't want it.
Liquor.
This guy's pants. It's a little too tight. See, she tries to act good, tries to get to her son. She's trying to do exactly what you're saying, Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you got to try to like seem, oh, I'm so normal now. Can I see my son?
And like, if you're the doctor and like you let someone go and then they're still crazy and they kill someone,
Yeah.
True.
that would also be
They
terrible.
sue you.
Yeah.
The dead person?
No, their family.
Ah.
See, this is why I would never want to travel through time either. Like, I'd love to, but if I go back in time and end up back there, you know, we just watched Back to the Future recently. Doc Brown, who invents time travel, doesn't even believe that Marty is from the future.
Yeah.
And that's the 1% you would be able to try to convince, you know? So, it's just, like, what do you say? Everyone's going to think you're crazy. Some guy walked in right now. Shane showed up. Like, I'm from the future. Like, shut up, sit down. Like, no one's going to believe him. Even if it's true.
You don't say anything. You invest in things you know are going to be a hit, and then you pay people to believe you.
How'd you know that? It's like, well, I'm from the future. It's like, no, how'd you really know? Like, no. You have to know something that absolutely no one else could possibly know.
Oh, is this new too? I don't remember seeing this early.
Yeah. This is where they make the dinosaurs, and we have the little cartoon of...
There's dinosaurs in this movie. They cut that out too. No, this is new. I don't remember any of this.
He just left that mess there. Son of a bitch.
Pepsi.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot of Pepsi in this already.
front and center.
I like this guy.
Dyson?
Yeah. Miles, right? Yeah.
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 I also love that the DCU cast him to play Cyborg's father. Like he creates another robot.
Yeah.
Like why would they do that?
They
I was
cast him
wondering
as-
where I recognized them from.
As Silas.
like-
Is this an
Doom
original?
Patrol? We go in here at some point.
No, we do, but I don't think that first part was there. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie in a long time.
I mean, there's a good bit of
There
stuff added in, but I don't
Huh.
remember.
So that's the original.
Yeah, that's the chip from
The CPU.
the first Terminator that came through, and then
Yeah.
it was his arm.
From Arnold in 1.
Didn't
He
get
was
crushed.
Reaching out at Sarah.
Yeah.
So because of that, it happens sooner. Is that what it is? Or it's gonna happen
It changes it so that they
So they reverse engineered the processor
yeah
in order
pretty much.
to make the.
So satisfying to see this bastard get his.
Oh, dude, I can't wait later to watch Aaron watch his scene because that's a bad one.
That is.
It's probably where my fear came from.
Probably.
Is this Bleach or whatever the fuck it was?
You saw yourself in that guy.
Yeah.
I didn't see myself in that guy. That guy, I wouldn't be him.
Bald,
I mean-
sniveling bureaucrat.
Know your future. Know what you will become.
You have almost the same color eyes.
Yeah.
What's that guy do anything?
I was quoting the son from Mortis. Whenever he showed Anakin his future.
Here comes the anger. You son of a bitch. Gak, 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 gak.
It's not gonna help.
That's why you don't wear a tie.
No, not 10 cc's of it.
10 cc's.
No.
Step.
There goes Aaron.
Okay,
Big
there
Mike, get
goes.
him.
Big Mike, get him. Get him, Big Mike. Good job, Big Mike. See, point proven.
I don't know why, but Licking Man slightly reminds me of Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
I could see him easily in that role.
Dude, I never see this, what do they call it?
The LA River.
I never see it, nothing of Terminator.
Oh, me too. Yeah,
Never. Like, they showed it, it was in
Yeah.
wasn't LA River in Transformers?
Yeah.
And I thought of Terminator, you know?
Oh, no. When I first went to LA and I was flying over LA, like coming into it, I was like, the LA River, Terminator.
Why is it, there's no water there. Why is it LA River?
Well, it's whenever it floods.
Yeah.
There's water.
It's
in it.
whenever it rains, there's
It's just.
there's more water.
Yeah.
The Galleria?
I don't think teenage girls has ever been that helpful in the history of the earth.
Yeah.
I don't know who this is. Can I go now?
He's ugly.
Jesus, what did they say?
Rampage. They had a Rampage machine
They
back
did.
then.
Missile Command. Look at these games, man. Old school gaming.
Yeah, Missile Command's a little old considering when this movie came out.
Oh, you bought that tall man some flowers.
So, yeah, I love it. I would like a dozen flowers. I can't do his voice.
But Missile Command fits well with the theme
Need
of the
some
movie.
flowers now.
I would like 4 long-stemmed roses
In a box.
in a box.
No ribbon.
What's his name? I want
How
to figure out who
many?
this kid is.
Dude, they probably got so many quarters from that ATM.
They got $300
I don't think they
worth
got
of quarters.
any quarters.
So many.
Oh man, I love these kind of
Afterburner.
fight sim type of games. I mean, not this one specifically
Yeah.
because that one doesn't look
Look,
as fight
he's
sim-y,
so good at fighting. Oh, that's where he learned to be a good pilot and good leader. Video games. They do make you more violent.
but nah. Oh shit!
Good job, kid.
Dude, he played that off real cool.
Yeah,
man.
he played it
Oh,
really
shit.
good.
Look out, man. Oh, he's over there. I'm saying afterburner.
Thinks his hair is better than mine.
Fucking Calvin.
What do you mean, Calvin?
Holy shit!
I've
see
never
him?
worn glasses.
Like, and we never see that kid again.
Yeah.
We'll never know his name.
He never shows up again in the whole movie.
He might be in Dark Fate. We don't know.
Well, I mean, maybe. Oh man, how do you know to go in here? So this whole time it's played off pretty well.
Oh,
like you
this
could
poor guy.
you could believe
Pepsi.
that one guy that he's hunting him and he's trying to save him. You know,
Pepsi.
even up to this point, you're like, oh shit, he's gonna shoot this kid.
Yeah.
It's done so well writing wise.
Yeah, it is.
I wish marketing and stuff wouldn't have.
Like the T1000 was a little pushy in that arcade. But
Yeah, but I mean, even Kyle Reese was kind of pushy with some stuff too. You know, he had to beat up some
To
cops
be
and
fair,
stuff. He never shot.
even if the marketing didn't ruin this moment, I still would have never known. I would have never seen it the right way. You know?
yeah, because like you don't see trailers when you're a
poor
kid before the
guy.
internet,
Yeah.
unless you see them in the movie theater.
So yeah, that little piece of like foil right there, that's just they stick it onto his outfit.
Yep.
And then cut, and there's another one. And then cut, and there's another one. It's so good.
It's so good.
He's so good at making look like he got shot.
The sound effect too is just perfect. It's so memorable.
And they're just stuck onto him.
That's funny. And then they heal.
Yeah.
Now they're
so
fake.
good.
But it's done well. Look at that. The way the body like shrinks back in.
When did this movie come out?
92?
Yeah, that sounds right.
91.
Damn.
I just love Robert Pattinson. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Dude.
Love him throwing around Arnold.
No.
Robert
Robert Patrick.
Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Not the Twilight vampire.
Yeah. I was going to let it go, but no.
You said yeah.
I did. I was
I
going to let
don't
it
know
go.
if
And then
Calvin messed it up or if he realized after the fact.
No.
Oh, that's damn it, who is that? That's somebody. I remember watching the thing. Those people are people.
Okay.
What? Of course
Well,
they are. They're not chimpanzees.
Forget who they were.
Those people are people. Those bikes are
Man.
bikes. They're actual real bikes right there.
I would have died. I would not be able to find my vehicle that quickly.
No.
Yeah, it's true.
So, dude, you gotta watch this motherfucker run.
He's so good.
Without moving his mouth.
This is like Tom Cruise level running.
He's running, breathing through his nose. And he actually caught him in one of the takes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They
He
say,
had to slow down.
yeah, he's
right?
like, I need you to look like you're running faster than anybody's ever run. He's like, okay. And he trained for it. And they're like, all right, Edward, just go. Don't let him catch you. And Edward's like, okay, whatever. And he caught him.
Like, I think in that shot where the car was in front of him and, like, slowing down for the turn, I think he caught him, like, 3 out of 4 times in that take.
Oh, that sucks, man.
A lot of dudes
That's a real stunt, too.
getting pulled out of vehicles. In
Yeah.
this.
He's so scary.
Yeah, it's so scary. I remember playing like the Genesis version of this game, which is a terrible game. But I still remember like playing this part and how scary it was just trying to get away from that truck.
Oh,
Dude, that shot of Arnold coming out and like in front of the crash and then coming towards, like, whoever the focus puller of that shot was amazing.
Yeah, it
was like
was.
perfect focus on his face the whole time.
yeah. And you could clearly see that was him.
Yeah.
And he was moving on that bike, too.
Just love how quiet it gets. Like,
I know.
Well, even the music they use isn't like super crazy. It's like dun dun dun. You know, just it's there, but it's not super. Like,
but you notice
present.
it when it's gone. And you're like, okay, everything's fine.
What a shot this is. It's just fucking real. All right, so in this next shot, let's just fucking drive this off the bridge into the LA River. What? Action!
And then they had to get a new truck so they could drive because that one wasn't going to.
They fucked the tie rods on that truck. The wheels were going pigeon-toed.
This is like a tow truck for tow trucks.
A tow truck for tow trucks.
Yeah, like if a tow truck needs towed, this is the truck you call.
It's it's just a high capacity. It's like one that you would haul around semis and stuff like that.
Man, I love it. The action is just like amped up so quick, like just bam. His driving of that, just his like on the wheel.
It's kind of like if you're in a Star Trek set.
You gotta wiggle. We went hit.
That wasn't Arnold.
No.
And he has to do some of it, but he can't do all of it, right?
No.
And Arnold reloading that gun.
Right.
Good Lord.
I know. He talks about how like he begged them to allow him to wear gloves because he kept pinching himself.
Oh, really?
It'd be
And
really
then
bad.
whenever Edward's with him, he kept like hitting him in the face. like there's like there's like one take where like he almost like knocks him out because he hit him so hard.
I loved in Call of Duty 2 when they had the Model 18s and you could dual wield them and you would shoot one and then you'd reload it like that. It was so much fun.
Oh my god.
You'd be dead.
Yeah, he would have been grabbed underneath that
Here we go.
so fast.
Keep on rolling, yeah. Damn.
No.
No, it looks like
The guy looked like
Jean-Claude
John.
Van Damme.
He looked like John Travolta mixed with Arnold. Is what I
Well,
thought.
officially, he is the guy that recently passed away. That was his stunt double, but he is the other Terminator in the first movie, right? That we see come in and kill everybody, and the dogs are barking at.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay.
it's the same guy.
That's great.
Yeah, he kept whipping him in the face.
Oh man,
That would hurt.
It's like me whipping Aaron in the chain with the face.
That hurt.
That was so good.
Oh, he's dead. Boom. Look at that doll. You see that dummy head up there?
Yeah.
By the driver's seat?
And it blew up. Rick, this happened to you last night, apparently,
Yeah, it sure did.
on your stream.
Sure did. I kind of wish they would have saved the liquid metal moment until now, but I guess you kind of see it in full effect now.
you do.
Well, the liquid metal thing, too, you don't, like you keep getting little bits of it as you go on. You're like, oh man, he got shot, so you can't just shoot him. That's weird. And then he's like, oh, he blew him up. He didn't come back. Okay, he's done. But they do this, and then later on you see the blade hands.
Yeah,
so they keep on adding a little bit more of what he does each time.
It is so hard for them to do this.
1992.
Yeah, and the
91.
like they even pulled off the reflective with the
fire and everything. Yeah,
Crazy.
But you can also tell there's like, all right, and please have him go back to being normal right now before we can see the details in the reflection.
yeah.
The renders are going to catch on fire if we don't do it right now.
Yes.
It's a lot of like shows and movies and stories and stuff where a kid gets swept up in an adventure. But this is the kind of adventure I want to get swept up in.
Oh yeah.
This one,
Yeah.
the guy's been shot protecting you. You're gonna die, Rick. This is your adventure. You don't want never-ending story or
No.
So,
Hook.
Terminator and John Connor or Mandalorian and Baby Yoda?
Am I Baby Yoda?
Why would you be Baby Yoda?
Well, am I John Connor? I was going off of Rick's logic of this, the thing I want to be swept up in.
I mean,
Come on, baby, do the hand thing.
we know how important John Connor is. Right now, we don't know how important Yoda is.
Yeah, but precious.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with the show we're watching now. I'm going to go with that. This is heavy. He starts to understand it pretty quick, though. Like,
He's a smart kid.
he was told by his mom the things. He didn't believe it, but now he's seen stuff. He's like, well, obviously, it must be this.
And,
then,
you know,
right?
he probably believed his mom for a real long time, you know?
Until
Yeah.
everyone told him he was crazy,
Yeah.
or she was crazy.
Until they put her in an insane asylum.
This is new.
Get back, get back.
I don't remember this.
This is where he gets the bike, right?
Isn't it?
Or is that later?
This is here, isn't it?
I don't remember this shot.
Steals another cruiser. It's like, wait a minute.
Okay. Nope. This must be in the new one.
I don't remember that shot.
Okay. Yeah, I think I was added in.
That was very needed. Like, how's he get into the car?
Yeah, you didn't really need it.
It's so fascinating because in some ways he's playing the same character as the last movie.
Exactly, yeah.
But in other ways, he's not. And he just does it so well.
It makes you think, like, oh, we could have just reprogrammed the last one. We ain't have to crush him.
Yeah, but you gotta,
Yeah.
you gotta disable him and do it then. Negative.
Negative.
I would.
There's a lot of blue in this movie.
Hey, Mom, how's Wolfie? What's wrong?
Your parents are dead.
What's this? Isn't there a Star Wars meme of that?
Yeah.
I forget what it is.
There's a Star Wars meme where it's like, you know, it's like, hello there. And then they don't say back, oh, hi, how are you? It's like, your parents are dead. they should have said General you know, they should have said General Kenobi.
And there's a lot of fire in this movie, but the color I think of in this movie is blue.
Blue, definitely.
Yeah.
I think of blue.
Look at the box, you know? This is done well, too. So, like, it's another moment where we're getting a little bit more of what the T-1000 is capable of
What it
doing,
can
you know?
do.
Because we've never seen this part. We saw him, oh, man, he's all made of this liquid metal stuff.
Something's wrong. She's never this nice. And then the dog, yeah.
Which, you know, they don't establish it here, but it was established in the first Terminator.
last
The
movie,
dogs.
Because like it would have been easy to have him just be liquid metal when he came in and turn into the police officer that he killed.
Yeah, but they didn't do that.
This is so good because you have no idea what he just did.
Yeah. So what was that?
But you're like, oh.
Where the fuck are you? Your parents are dead. This poor man.
Oh,
Look at that.
so good.
We
How'd
just
they do
learned.
that?
Because I remember seeing this and I was like, I might be too young to be watching this movie.
No, the effect for that is great.
Oh,
like,
yeah, it is.
Good.
Look at the reflection. Your
It's
face
so
is there.
good.
like I love that, but even still, the shot they had of it going through the carton, through his mouth, and like
Into
that
the
looked
Yeah.
great. And then here's the change back. It's like, oh man, okay,
Yeah, get
this
his
guy,
ears out there before you morph it.
this guy can do anything.
Like the fucking floor. Yeah, it's impossible. Can't do that. Can't. I like the restriction of you can't do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Did they-
because then it would just be expending itself as ammunition.
And then they just threw that out the window a bunch of times.
That would be the Bollywood version of this, where it's just like turning itself into guns.
Yeah.
Just
T3.
Wow, we don't talk about T3.
And T3 has a place.
They, all the sequels do it though, don't they?
Ugh.
No,
It's like karate chop that
I
dog's
hate it.
fucking dog's name is Max.
Fucking machines. All right, stop them. Now you can stop them.
This is the movie one right there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this guy? He didn't think of Frank Oz or something, doesn't he?
I always wondered how those poker cups worked. Like, what's the game? How do you win?
Poker cups?
Yeah, like the cups that they drink the coffee out of have like a game on them, and they have like poker cards.
Oh yeah.
It's just like a chance of getting
Oh, Subway.
a winning thing. So like, you get 5 cards on every cup, and if you get the right card combination, you can win money by contacting them or something.
No wonder Big Mike is here. Subway is also in this movie, and
Eric.
Subway does the Chuck thing. So, oh God, what connections?
It's all connected.
Kind of forgot that Subway existed in '92.
What?
91.
They've been having. You could eat fresh for years, Rick. Years. I want Subway now. I'm gonna get that one.
So
Eat
do
fresh.
I.
So I'll go get
Get
Subway before mailbag.
before stream.
We don't have stream today.
I do.
Oh, you do. Go get Subway then before stream. Douglas.
Fucking Douglas.
Is this the licking?
Yeah, it's
The lickening?
Ugh.
fucking Philip Seymour Hoffman.
See, she learned all kinds of stuff from him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the ex-Green Beret guy was Rambo?
No. I don't know what happens in that show, but I'm going to say no.
Movie?
Same idea.
No.
I'm going to go see the show.
That'd be amazing, though.
If it was Rambo,
If
she
there was a
learned from
crossover in this
Rambo.
universe. Because if you're not these people, it's just the regular world
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
for at least a few more decades.
It'd be a lot to take in. Like, once you find, like, Jesus, that's real. The world's going to end, and I got to be the one to save it. I'm
Yeah.
important.
It would be a huge weight off your mind after she got caught. It's like,
Off
okay,
your
good.
mind.
No, I mean, after she got caught and everybody told you she was full of shit, it's like, okay,
Oh, I mean,
I can
maybe.
just live a normal life. My mom's a piece of shit, but I don't have all this responsibility.
I just wish he could eat one of Arnold's hairs and gain all of his power. Then he'd be fine.
Negative. Oh. Help.
When he finds out his superpower. These guys are so nice. They're like, oh, we gotta help this kid.
I like it. Yeah, right?
Poor Dave Meltzer.
Let me go.
Just trying to help.
Look at the feathered hair of the one, that one.
Who, Rick?
Dave Meltzer.
It's a wrestler.
He's a wrestler journalist.
Is that who this guy is?
No, but he kind of looks like him.
Oh.
And Dave definitely had that hair at one point.
Took a while for those guys to walk over.
Yeah,
did.
it is.
I mean, they just did their legs. Like, it's
Their workout. You're
Yeah.
tired.
a struggle.
It really wasn't that far.
I'm gonna help this kid.
Now he has his power.
Uh huh.
your leg down.
They were just trying to help.
Oh my God. I don't know if you could. I think he just ripped his hair out.
Ah, man. Dude, he was gonna kill that man. Yeah. These two guys came to help a kid who was saying help, help.
Yeah.
Yep.
From this big muscular man who was holding him. And they almost died for it. This is why no one helps you anymore.
Yep.
Terminators might kill you.
Yep.
Terminator.
Duh.
Of course.
I can't just
Why?
change the name of
Why?
the franchise.
Why?
Why?
Not the Terminator 2. Is that what you...
Why?
I mean, even if he's not a Terminator anymore, you still got the other guys with Terminator.
That's true.
Call him the pacifier.
No, that's Vin Diesel.
I will be your babysitter.
He's such a good robot man.
He's good at not acting.
I mean,
That's technically what
I
it
don't
is.
like wording it that way, but you know what I mean? I love him.
Yeah, go in, you're a cop, whatever. Cops get to go, whatever.
Yeah, shit. I don't need a CID.
Is that...
Car looks right.
What's that scene from Terminator 3? They use the... Yeah, I loved it. the hillbilly voice thing.
All the
Like,
cutscenes.
well, we need to fix that voice. We could do something about it.
Yeah, that whole thing. Because
We could fix it.
he's talking. He's like,
ridiculous.
why don't you come on down? He has like some kind of weird accent.
No,
Oh,
Philip.
here it comes, Eric.
No, Philip Seymour Hoffman. No.
That's not Philip Seymour
It's
Hoffman.
him. It looks like him.
Who is this
No,
man?
it's not him, but it looks
Who
just
is
like
this
him.
man?
Man, his glasses
It's
are
like
thick.
David Seymour Hoffman.
Look at how thick his fucking glasses are.
This is
That's
what,
a hell of a lick.
this is what Eric thought sex was for the longest time.
I did, and I was confused while I was being rejected.
Why were you licking me?
That was... You liked it. You said.
I like to think that this guy is also just crazy and thinks he's a dog. I would hate to wear white. I feel like I'd get it dirty all the time.
Definitely.
Man, that's a good spit.
Yeah, that was a great spit.
Is he a burly attendant? Is that who he is?
He would be a burly attendant, yes.
I would call him burly.
I mean, he's got the stomach for burly.
Sure, maybe.
I think liquor is more appropriate, but
Yeah, it's either liquor or like
I would
mean,
accept burly.
pants, man.
Big Mike is a burly attendant. Is he a burly attendant?
Yeah.
Because if so, his name is Denny Pierce,
The actor or the character?
the actor. He's known for stunts.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
He's done stunts in Fast and the Furious, Me, Myself, Irene, Captain America,
Huh.
stunt performer for Westworld,
Nice.
all kinds of stuff.
probably did.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
He probably did stunts
Lucifer?
on Terminator 1, and they put him on camera.
Kong. Nice.
Uh-huh.
Woo.
I'm surprised they gave her a hair tie.
I think she made it
I guess she could
from the restraint.
strangle herself with that.
Nice. You can never find a paperclip that is fine enough and strong enough.
So when this movie was made, like the first movie to actually do real convincing like cloning with good moving camera work and stuff was Man in the Iron Mask with Leo DiCaprio.
Yes. Oh,
But-
we need to watch that movie.
That was great. I love that movie. The
I've
Three
never,
Musketeers
I've
movies.
never seen it.
It's fantastic. But before that, the only way you could do it was hire twins.
Yep.
So this guy just has a twin, and he's a pretty famous set of twins because he also appears in Gremlins too. Both of them, they're twins.
So does Linda Hamilton.
Yeah,
We'll
Linda
see later.
Hamilton weirdly has a twin as well.
Which,
Look at
you
that.
know, they didn't plan on, but I'm sure they worked it into this. You
Yeah,
know?
they did.
Here you go, Rick. Here's
Yeah,
your
that.
poker cards.
How does that work? Like, because you can see the hand on the card, or like on the cup before you do anything with it, right?
Well, I mean, it's in the machine.
Yeah, it
So
dispenses it.
The cup pops out,
And that's your hand.
and you can't see what's on the bottom anyway.
Oh, I see.
Oh, Lewis.
No, poor Lewis.
Yep.
What the hell, bro?
That's the only way you can do it in this time. The time right here.
Oh,
Hire guys that look exactly like. Oh my
dang,
god!
that looks good.
How
And it was only for like a couple shots.
Yeah.
how much after this was Double Team or whatever that Jean-Claude movie was?
I don't know.
Because that was also in the 90s.
Was there two of them?
Yeah, there were two.
Two
like-
John Claudes?
Yeah.
Was it called?
But like in terms of like having a moving camera and being cinematic with it, like
Because he had to fight himself.
Man in the Iron Mask actually like moves around with both of them in there because they're rotoing them in. But this they just
Freaky Friday.
Man, he looks terrified.
I love her revenge.
Is it Double Impact, Rick?
Double Impact, that's it.
Came out in 91.
91.
Same year.
Yeah. Because there's two of him in that.
I'm gonna say it's probably not as convincing.
I mean, it's not the best thing I've ever seen, but it works.
Gonna have to watch it.
This is great.
The whack.
Yeah, she really
man.
hit him. She hit him as hard as she could.
Really?
Yeah, because
Does-
like I said,
Because he was fucking up earlier.
Earlier when he was hitting her with the nightstick, he kept like not getting good hits, and they had to keep doing the take over and over again. She's like, "Just hit me." He's like, "I don't want to hit you that hard." She's like, "Just fucking hit me, asshole." And finally, yeah, it works. And then here, one take.
Yep.
She beat the shit out of him.
In wrestling, they call that a receipt.
Yeah, they do.
Damn, that looked real. Yeah, her arm's pretty jacked.
Mm.
I bet she could take Ronda Rousey.
Now. You know, Linda Hamilton now? I haven't seen her in Dark Fate or anything, but...
Like, Ellen Ripley was also a badass, but she wasn't jacked. You know?
No.
No, that was the thing. Like, she was just... I mean,
Smart.
it's the same thing. Sarah in Terminator 1 was just... You know, she was just a girl. She was just a woman there, you know?
A waitress. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas, like, now she's, like, been preparing, and she wanted to prepare her son for it, and she knows the end is coming, and, you know, that's why she's what she is now. Whereas Ripley or Sarah from the first one, they weren't that. Now, Ripley in the second one, maybe a little bit more, you know?
Not so much, but Vasquez was jacked.
Oh shit!
True.
It's happening. It's gonna happen.
There you go, Aaron.
All right, Aaron.
That's the burly attendant or whatever.
Is that him?
I think that's the
Well,
guy.
I don't know who the other guy is in.
The knee again.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
No!
And the
Here we
best
go.
thing about this one, Aaron, is it lasts forever. It's in his neck forever.
This is so fucking scary.
It's Drano.
Poison! It says poison on the bottle.
Yeah.
If a little bit goes in, he probably would die, you know? I don't know. He used to get very sick. Affirmative.
Right.
The Terminator's like a
Damn.
genie. You have to be so specific in your instructions.
He is, you know?
They'll live.
It'd be funny if like John told him to swear and he was like, "Damn it." No, I mean
Oh. You ain't no cop.
I'm not killing him.
You'll live.
Don't do this at home, kids. You shoot someone in the leg, you can easily kill them
Oh yeah.
if you're not a Terminator.
He took his ammo.
Yeah. The weird thing was that he was holding a revolver.
Well, that was his service weapon, and the other one is his personal weapon.
Okay. Because I'm pretty sure it looked like he was holding a revolver.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're right.
But then he pulled out...
1911 mags.
It's funny.
Like, that's weird. At least you can't see the needle.
Yeah, but they're moving around in there.
No,
and it's
it's
going
not
around
really
the side
that.
of his neck.
They didn't do that.
It's
They didn't.
slightly
They didn't.
stabbing
Look at the big
inside
mic.
more and
Look
more.
at the big mic.
I see him. Yeah, he's looking at the needle. He's looking
all
at
this
it.
is they have the needle not there, and they just have it pushed up, and it's just a syringe.
No, but
That's all
think
it
what's
is.
actually happening in the story.
But it's not.
Like every
But it
time they
is.
take a step, it goes out
No,
and back in
it
a little
doesn't.
bit.
It doesn't
and
move.
you can't
It's
say that
fake.
it's the same
No,
hole every time. It's probably like making new
It's
holes.
making a whole bunch of little
inside
holes.
of the other hole.
Oh man.
Run, Big Mike, run! You're too precious.
See his wife beater on under that.
Yep.
That
I
shit's too
said
thin.
that before. I said these polos are way too thin.
I thought we were talking about the pants. I don't remember the shirt.
No. He is following instructions well.
He's a great man.
Sarah Connor would be great and keep talking and no one explodes.
She would.
Uh-oh.
I'm not burly, but I can still do this. Oh,
There's no
took it
needle.
out.
There's no needle in that. Look.
There.
Oh, it probably hit him on the way down.
No, there was no needle.
It went like.
Get her, bitch.
That guy. What's he doing?
Please help.
Well, she injected him
tranked you,
before.
Drugged him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when he got up, he's like,
It's like the Rock in the rundown after he eats that fruit.
yeah.
Margie.
I love the
Gotta do that
rundown.
movie too.
Yeah, we need to. It's great.
Christopher Walken.
I love that squeaky sound.
He's always having to
You
open
know the
doors.
story of the Tooth Fairy.
Oh, fuck.
So smart.
Just broke it off.
Grab it with your teeth and turn it. Urgh. Why is that guy trying to follow?
He feels a responsibility to his patients. He just wants to help.
He's like limping around on that knee.
Oh, this slide. When she like freaks out.
Oh, it's her worst nightmare. Because she probably had to be thinking, like, maybe I was crazy. Just for like a second or two, you know? Maybe I am wrong.
Mom.
It was perfect timing.
Man,
That slide tackle was great.
she would have landed like right on her face.
No.
Wait till you...
Yeah.
My mustache! Bring the comb!
They don't notice this
Big
guy.
Mike, no!
Reinforced window.
Smashed Mike.
Oh, reinforced door.
Ugh.
Reinforced wall.
God. Bitch.
She's got balls.
Look at that
just
throw.
throws
She hit him with a cast, you know.
She throws her face. Love it.
That doctor's just like,
She's having a rough day.
Yeah, she is. Oh, yes.
I wonder,
The trailer.
that was in Casper.
I wonder if John told him to say that.
I love his cigarette hanging off his lip. The doctor over there.
Oh, this is so good.
I love the tink.
Yeah, dude, this shit. This broke the computer at ILM.
It looks so good. Oh shit! This got it. There we go.
Now he'll be the crazy one.
Yeah.
Right? Do you tell anybody? You know? No.
No.
He survives again.
I love the little holes in the front,
Yeah.
but I love the big holes in the back.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
man.
so good.
It is really good.
Done so well.
Ugh.
Look at that!
Split his head open. That looks so good.
That's real. That's a real fucking thing they made.
It's a practical.
Real?
Yeah.
That's real. That's not real.
yeah,
that's
that's
not-
not.
that's
But the other
real?
one is.
When it's
But
just,
the other one where it was just like the clamshell things.
Yeah, that's real.
What did you just put on his head?
It's just a like a
a
puppet.
prosthetic kind of thing. Yeah. Or yeah, it's probably a puppet.
Couldn't he like just put a knife through and then like inject himself through the knife?
I think he does that. I don't remember. Yes, he could.
I would have went to a closer floor and taken the stairs.
I absolutely love that she went from what she was in the last movie, and now she's just like
This.
she's right there with him, you know?
It's up to her and the Terminator to protect John Connor, you know? Jesus.
Jesus, Lee, jeez. I'll move up.
Oh.
Yeah, he kind of
Okay.
does this.
Kind of does that. Okay, so that's like a fist-sized hole kind of thing that he goes through.
It's so fun.
Start-
They could have had him
start
changed
running.
already, you know, but they don't. They're leaving it.
Yep.
Like, can we change yet? No, keep it.
They
Can we
get to
change
his- they
yet?
get to
No,
his run
keep
cycle. His run
Oh,
cycle, and
man.
then it goes.
That looks so good.
It's so scary.
28 years ago.
it. Last clip.
He's running support.
And run faster. I like John's job.
He would be so winded running like that, man. Just to breathe through your nose, it's crazy.
That face. Hold on. That reminds me of Die Hard a little bit.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
back and forth
Reversing
there.
through. I love all those little pock marks on him.
Mm-hmm.
So does he have to focus to fix it? Is that why he doesn't just auto fix?
I think so.
Oh, man, that's so cool.
Like
Just
a
crowbar
whore.
hands.
I love this shot though.
Yep.
Like, look at that.
That's just a dummy.
I know. It's great.
Oh, that looks so good.
It does. It's so scary.
He just has his hands inside those
Yeah.
bars things.
and he goes up to the where his uniform is.
Yeah, and it's just gloves with a little bit of...
Ugh.
Ding 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 ding.
Tink, tink,
Yeah.
tink, tink. And he keeps
Doesn't
running.
give up.
He keeps going. He doesn't stop. It'd be so scary.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
first Terminator was scary. I feel like this guy's scarier.
So is one of his arms going to be a little bit shorter or less muscular now?
No.
Well, we see.
It would have. It would have been different, but
Foolish child.
I mean, yeah, he
He
might
might-
be able to like track his
yeah,
pieces
maybe.
too.
But I like to think that he would just be like the tiniest bit smaller.
Yeah. Just scaled down 99.9%.
Have a little less hair.
Like he wouldn't be shorter; he'd be the same proportions, just slightly smaller.
I remember
Yeah.
thinking like, damn it, why did he do that? He should have kept it and like got rid of it somewhere else, you know? But yeah, you're right. Maybe he can track it or no or I love when we go into his vision.
Yeah.
Like in the first Terminator, I liked it. It's just different, you know? It's kind of like going in and seeing the Predator view.
Yeah.
She has so many emotions right now. She's like, "Oh, my son! Oh my God, I hate this thing."
And hey,
Checking him.
I'm out of the asylum.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Why'd you let him go? At least say thanks.
What made him go after her is what will make him the leader that makes him him. You know?
Yeah.
He had to do that. I fix it.
Strange.
I like how like nervous, you know. She's so uncomfortable looking.
She doesn't want to know the truth.
Here you go.
Yeah,
Here's getting the bike.
that's in the theatrical.
Nice bike.
I wish I could see the rest. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks. I just got it. It's my last day on the job, actually.
don't remember Robert Patrick in too much.
Double Dragon.
I don't remember him in that.
What? He's the villain.
I don't remember it.
Oh.
It's been a long time. I've seen it like.
He also
once or twice.
shapeshifts in that.
Does he?
Yeah.
I remember him in Die Hard 2.
Yes.
He is a series regular in a show called Scorpion that I watched with Jancy.
Really?
Where like he's like a ex FBI guy. He's really cool. He's older,
Yeah.
but there was a couple references to like I really like machines or something like that. I don't remember.
He was president, right, in Marvel?
His what?
Wasn't he president? Who was the president in Marvel?
President?
Yeah, in Iron Man 3.
No,
I haven't seen Iron Man 3.
Who was that?
that wasn't. No, not him. Somebody else.
Who am I thinking of?
Someone that's never a Terminator. I'll tell you that. I would know.
It's interesting the latex patches that they put on people's skin.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the last shot and this shot, it's cool how they can like just sew through it and make it look okay with the lighting and everything.
Yeah.
But it's like over his entire shoulder and back and everything to blend it.
Oh, it's the other guy, William Sadler. He was also in Die Hard 2.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know the guy's name, but I know his face.
He was the Grim Reaper in Bill and Ted.
Yes, he
Yeah.
was. Holy shit. Oh, and Bogus Journey. Oh, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, him and Robert are both in Die Hard 2. And I feel like I often confuse those two. Like I just did.
Okay.
You did do that.
Oh. See, this part was in the movie, right?
I don't
No.
think so. No.
It was not.
I don't think this was.
I never saw that.
I thought this part was, but then there's a part that was cut out later.
I don't think this was, and I don't think the conversation about the read only was either.
It was not. That was new to me. I don't know why it's a machine. It shouldn't bother me, but it does.
At least his face isn't like rubber, like in the last one. Where he was looking in a mirror.
That was pretty bad.
This looks really good.
No,
you
it
know?
looks good. There's nothing in this movie that looks bad.
I mean,
This is all new, man.
that kid's hair.
No, it still looks great.
He moves.
That
I
is
love that.
crazy. And there we go. There we get to see. Yeah, I don't remember this at all. We get to actually see the chip. And that sets up later in the movie when he points at his own head.
Mm-hmm.
As a kid, I had to put that shit together. This makes it more obvious. I'm living life in reverse, like Benjamin Button.
It's cool that how still he is.
Yeah.
He did it with his eyes open too. Like it would have been so much easier to just close your eyes.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
See, I thought this part
And she was
here-
going to destroy it?
Yeah, I thought this part here was added in. That's why I couldn't
Yeah,
remember.
it's definitely added in. That's crazy. He put his hands over it.
Yeah.
Hey, he's going to be the leader of the world. Listen. Saved his life. Saved yours.
Yeah.
Years. Oh, damn it.
That light swinging is great.
Mm-hmm.
It's so even on his face, but it changes her face so radically back and forth.
So not only are you listening to him here, you're listening to him in the future. 'Cause he sent him back.
Damn it.
That's way too close.
Yeah.
It'd be great if she was destroyed. Like, fuck you, I'm your mom.
Yeah.
You're grounded.
I'm your mom. You're going to listen to me.
What happened? Yeah, that whole scene, man. That's crazy.
I love this time lapse coming up with him looking out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Just standing there watching the entire time, you know.
Doesn't need to sleep. Doesn't need to eat. Still needs protein. Jesus.
You're lucky Melly didn't do that when you said do the
Do the
Terminator.
Terminator thing. You just ripped it off.
I would not trust those elastics to hold that pistol. Like if the T-1000 could, he'd be freaking out. Because, like, he's got no leads.
Yeah, right?
He's got nothing.
Yeah.
Honestly, they could have hit out and they'd have been fine except for the Cyberdyne stuff later
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
Trying to save the world.
I love the teaching of the Terminator.
Yeah. So in the I think the Spanish version of this, which, you know, hasta la vista, that joke wouldn't really hold, you know? So I think they do sayonara, baby, in the Spanish version, which is kind of funny.
And then the Japanese version, they do something else.
Big wad.
But no, just the
Jack,
you know,
Jack, Mark,
them
Pepsi.
relating, joining up with each other kind of thing. Like it gives him like a friend, like a father figure, all these things that he hasn't had, even though he's got to see him, you know, die later on.
Yeah, this is new too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Like this.
Huh. Oh my God.
That's so great.
It's he does a good job of like making it
That's so funny.
Making it look like
Bringing it
unnatural.
That's new to you too, right?
I think so.
Is
yeah.
it? Was that cut out?
I don't think that was in there.
That was cut around a lot.
Yeah, it was
I feel
cut around.
Okay, I felt like
Yeah.
it was in there.
I don't remember him scanning the other guy, but I remember this right here with the kids playing with the guns and him working on the car. Those are just like real
You
guns.
gotta make
Yeah.
rules. Well, I mean that caused problems for
So
Who
kids
was
get
it?
shot.
Universal, because Universal had a toy company. I think it was JLN or something like that. JLM, one of those two.
LJ.
And was that what it was?
No, I don't know that.
Oh, but they made toy guns and they looked very realistic. 'Cause they were
Yeah.
like squirt guns and stuff. And people used them to rob banks, and kids
Yeah.
were getting shot and stuff with it. So Universal eventually just got rid of the company, and they didn't have a toy company anymore.
Yeah.
So old school guns back in probably late 80s, early 90s. That's probably about the time that a lot of that was going down.
They even had to change the Nintendo Zapper because it was gray in its
Yeah.
original form. They changed it to orange.
Yeah, well then they altered it so that guns that looked realistic always had that orange tip
Tip.
on them,
Yeah,
so that
that's
people
it.
could be like, oh well, this is not a real gun, you know. Jeez. It's too late.
Smart.
Yep.
Gets around his programming where it can't launch it on US or whatever.
Just not watching the road. I love it.
His slow head turn too there is great.
And the way that he turns his like eyes first and then his head, great.
This is new as well. Miles is doing all right for himself.
Yeah, right? He's obsessed with his work. Look at this.
He has his
computers.
kid too.
This is how you had to do 2 monitors back in the day.
2 monitors.
She's a licker. She's a licker.
She's a licker. God damn it.
He's from Eureka.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Kicking my ass. Look at that computer.
It happens.
That's great, right? Bit.
He's not in Doom Patrol.
How can he be on a roll and this thing's kicking my ass?
No, he's not in Doom Patrol. He plays Silas in the DCEU.
Okay.
Yeah. So in the Justice League movie, when you see Cyborg, that's him. Or Cyborg's dad, I should say. That's him.
Gotcha.
See, Rick earlier said, "Oh, he's in Doom Patrol," and
No.
it went by. So
No. In Doom Patrol, he's played by the guy that played Martian Manhunter in Smallville.
I don't know who that is.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. But I do know him from Eureka. He's great in that.
Yeah. His name is Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Bit happens.
Yeah.
Never saw that.
Look at the size of that processor and look at how few wires interface. Is that like 16 wire interface for a processor?
You're like Hal Emmerich. He means so well.
Yeah.
Goes so badly.
Poor Hal. No, this guy was in Smallville. This guy was in 4 episodes of Smallville.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Stephen Hamilton. Whoever that is.
Okay. I mean, if you were alive during that time and were an actor, eventually you made it into Smallville.
Is Tommy Wiseau in there?
No.
That's a real
No.
shame.
Like if you were an
Christopher
actor, Rick.
Reeves was in it, though, after his accident.
Really?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I remember that. I saw that episode.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. He plays the scientist that finds Krypton, or what used to be Krypton.
That's great.
Like tells
All
Clark.
those rattler heads.
He's the one that tells Clark who he was or who he is. Yeah, I love these scenes. I'm pretty sure that this is some of the first stuff they shot, because you can tell that Edward Furlong is a lot younger in the desert scenes than any other part of the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they were like 9 months apart, and you could just tell he grew. I'm not sure exactly which desert scenes, because we've been in the desert for a bit now. But now that we're in here, I think it's around here where he looks the youngest of the whole movie.
They could have just started shooting everybody. Good thing Arnold didn't start shooting.
Yeah.
He looks familiar.
Man,
I lost him.
I was wrong. I thought that guy was the guy at the beginning of Jurassic Park. That's like, let's look at the amber. I was like, oh, that's not him at all.
No. I was trying to figure out who he reminded me of, and that's the guy.
I've always wondered, because we have this thing about, is it the Series 800 or is it the Model 101 when it comes to Arnold's Terminator?
Mm-hmm.
But the name of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator is the Terminator Series 800, which is the shiny metal endoskeleton. But the Model 101 is the Arnold Schwarzenegger skin on that skeleton. So you could have a Series 800, but 102 would not look like Arnold.
I see.
Yeah, they're different like models for what they look like.
Yeah.
That little kid is like a cat when you pick it up by the scruff of his neck. It's just like,
He just grabs him by his overalls or whatever.
Yeah.
yeah.
I love this part of the weapons detail because you know they get like a tractor and hook it to this thing and drag
Yeah,
it.
right.
You know.
How'd they get all this?
Just years.
Well, she used to do gun running. She said, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
In
Green Berets and stuff like that.
Nicaragua.
So I mean, if you used to do gun running, do some gun running, keep a little gun running. You know,
Yeah.
keep it for when things go bad. And there are a hell of a lot of guns here.
Yep.
Grenade launchers, bazookas.
Mortar. M79.
I love when he uses that later on. Just thunk, thunk. Excellent.
Excellent.
But no, you know, if they would have stayed here or took off in the desert, like, they could have just hidden out. But it doesn't stop Skynet from occurring. So they're trying to save the future entirely. Otherwise, that T-1000, he has nothing, like you said. He has no leads. He has absolutely nothing.
You son of a bitch.
He does seem a little younger here
Yeah.
than he did like in the arcade.
He
you know?
definitely does.
He just looks smaller.
His mouth looks smaller, too.
Regular school's the worst, right, Calvin?
Yeah. They don't let you play with guns.
What? What school let you play with guns?
We had gun safety.
I took gun safety when I was in 5th grade.
Yeah, it was like a field trip.
I don't remember a field trip.
Yeah, we had to go to a place. Surprised pain isn't written on any of these walls.
I know, right? Be better if it was.
So many more bonding scenes in the extended cut.
Yeah.
I love
there you
this
go.
scene. He learns how to smile.
Whole painless.
Where did they get that?
Out of that helicopter, probably.
Probably. And 134 Vulcan.
Had a smirk, so that's good.
I just think she doesn't believe in bras.
Look at those shoulders.
She doesn't need to wear a bra. What you need a bra for?
I mean, I feel like if you're going into a tactical situation, you should wear a bra.
Do you?
I do. Even his voice is a lot higher in these ones.
Yeah. Can't you just torque?
Can he
Sure.
just? Maybe he can't get his hand in there.
Well, not with his hands, but like, can't he just calculate the amount of force that he's using and the length of the wrench and stuff? It's not that like much of a calculation if he knows how much force he's applying. You know.
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't know that.
He's a Terminator, not a Mechaninator.
Yeah. Maybe he's not programmed for mechanics and
doctor, not a mechanic.
not programmed for mechanic and protocol.
Yeah.
I did my fair share of handing things to my father fixing cars. I know nothing about fixing cars.
Were you thinking about video games?
Yeah, but I can hold a flashlight. No one's business. Like, I'm seeing what direction they're looking at. I can adjust as this goes, you know? Yeah.
Do it.
I can't turn it on.
He said I can hold it. I've done more with cars recently than what I had in the past, but not that much.
No.
Huh? I really enjoy though we have so much action and stuff like that, but it's
Yeah.
fun to see the bonding, the hand hurting, like all this stuff that kind of grows this Terminator into more than a killing machine of what he was in the first movie. You know,
That's what makes the ending so sad.
it is, and
Do it again.
It has great character building for this Terminator. You're building a robot.
Look at her glasses.
I like those. Those are like steampunk, but
Like
No.
welding glasses.
Like
almost.
Jack Rackham's glasses and Black Sails.
Mm-hmm. They're mechanics glasses with side shields. Too slow.
Say the Terminator's a better father than Dexter.
Yeah.
it's the best father he's had. Such irony. It tried to kill him. Not,
Yeah.
not the exact one, but
One.
do it to a tree. Don't ruin the good picnic table.
It's just gonna be abandoned.
I guess, but now there's proof that they were here.
Yeah.
Putting like explosive barrels in there.
Well, sure.
Yep.
They need explosive barrels.
I don't think we see any explosive barrels later. That'd be awesome though.
We do see explosive barrels.
Well, but not that.
I hope one day I'm like out walking and I see some guy and I'm like, man, you look so familiar. And he's like, yeah, I'm the little baby Mexican in Terminator 2. Holy shit, it is you.
What's that guy that's recognized?
As the kid from Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
He's in a band called Honey Honey.
Yeah.
Honey, honey.
Do, 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 do.
He made a pretty big hit.
No, he didn't write that song. That's just the name of his band.
91.
Here we go. Let's revisit it again.
Or see it for the first time.
Jeez, look at her shoulders.
True. But I mean, we're still revisiting the playground at least,
Yeah.
though. But no, yeah, the vision that we had before being cut out.
This is the same shot as before too, isn't it?
A lot of them
She
are.
was
yeah.
standing up on the merry-go-round before.
Man, what
Yeah.
park overlooks a city like that?
Good one.
Yeah.
And that's her. Yeah.
That's
That
more
old
her
hair.
from like the first one, you
Yeah.
know? A little bit more of the same kind of
Well, she's the
hair.
waitress. It's with if it just would have been normal.
That little Johnny. Is this like a playground that she actually took him to when they were little?
Probably.
When they were little.
Well, she wouldn't be wearing the waitress outfit, right? Oh, that's so fucking scary.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Nah, this is scary. Look at this.
Just like everything like setting on fire after that explosion. Oh.
Yeah.
everyone burning and stuff. It's crazy.
Miniatures.
Yeah, man.
Look at that.
Miniatures. Look at those miniatures.
I just fucking blow them apart. I've spent all day making
Looks
this
so
fucking
much
building,
more
and now you're
real,
gonna blow
you
it
know?
apart.
It looks so good. Yeah. Turned to paper and then blew like leaves.
Ugh,
Oh.
And then just a skeleton. How the fuck did they do that?
I don't know.
So good. I love it.
Like paper mache and this. I don't know.
Turtle leaf blower.
Paper mache.
Yeah.
So had she decided to do it before that dream?
I think that's what pushes her over the edge of doing it. It's that fear, you know? And like, the idea that fate's not real. Like, it's not fated, we can change it. She looks pretty tactical there, Rick.
Yes, she does.
Yeah. See?
Does she have a bra? Looks like
this-
she has a bra.
did not care.
She wasn't fated to care.
And
I don't know.
she could have done it too. Like,
What?
kill Miles. Like, if they hadn't shown up,
Mm-hmm.
I guess she stops herself, doesn't she?
We'll get there. There's so much more of the where's it start thing. So he gets this no fate but what I make from his mom, who got it from Kyle, who got it from John.
Yeah.
You know?
His voice is cracking a lot more here.
I mean, he's a little kid, you know?
Yeah.
And he is, I don't know, excited or not excited, but
Excitable.
stressed.
His voice is stressed.
So yeah, Eric,
As you told me not to.
you know, some of the stuff you were talking about is this what makes him the great leader later on?
Yeah.
Like, sure, Miles, kill him. Maybe there's
Yeah.
no war, but he's, you know, what makes him the leader that pulls whatever's left of civilization back together to fight back is that he cares about every human, you know?
Yeah.
Cared about the machines just as much. They might have been able to find peace.
Maybe,
Live
yeah.
together, hand
Yeah.
in hand.
And maybe that's some of the things, you know, some of the attempts they make. I mean, they kind of dive into that a little bit in a movie.
Yeah, I kind of badly want to talk about Terminator Dark Fate at this point, but
Oh,
cannot.
I was thinking of
Salvation.
yeah, Salvation. It
Yeah.
touches on that a bit too.
But that's not canon.
I mean,
It's not canon. There's new canon now. Like, we are canon in the Arrowverse. That's canon. You can't change it.
I thought of Tremors immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I see Tremors, I think of this movie.
Danny has a great house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he has that giant pool in the back.
Like, I had a yard I had to do mine. If I don't have good enough RC cars, then I just spin in the grass. you
Yeah.
know?
I used to take our clamshell VHS tapes and make, like, tracks and ramps and stuff.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one RC car I had, which was it transformed. So it would be like a race car, or if you push the shoulder button, it would turn into like a monster truck. So I could drive in the grass easier. Or if I got to like something like concrete or whatever, I could turn the race car and it would go a little faster.
Yeah, I had one that had a shoulder button, and it would pop out, a snake would come up, and then it would shoot water.
Nice.
It's ridiculous.
No, the battery's dead.
It's not dead. He's sneaking up on his dad. Saved his life,
Yep.
or he'd be dead.
Sheesh.
The cans. They're shooting the cans.
What is that gun?
That's a M16 with a suppressor on it.
Is it an M16?
Yeah.
It's so big.
I mean, she's kind of small.
Yeah, you're right. So she was like treating it like a sniper rifle for a bit there.
You can
How
change
far
the
away
single
is
shot.
she? Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't very far away. It was only like 40,
Yeah, it's
50
poor
yards.
family.
She's just right on the other side of the pool on that brick wall there.
Dude, she's like the Terminator here.
Yeah. They should have got Sarah Connor to play her in the third one.
That would be great.
When they killed Sarah, they couldn't even get her to be Sarah.
Oh, fuck.
That squib looks so good.
Yeah,
That's one of my
it
favorite
does.
squibs ever.
It has that big, long, ropey blood
Yeah.
squirt out of it. It's great.
Dude, that kid is so fucking brave.
Man, that mother's trying to figure out what to do. This son's trying to save his dad.
All that internalized pain she's putting on this guy. That
Yeah. He was just trying to make technology better.
yeah.
There's magazines like that on the table. It's a house. It's like doctor's office.
And it's like killing the guy that invented a car because, like, someone
Got ran over.
died in a car
It's a
crash.
little more extreme than that, Eric. The entire world.
We got to make
is
things
destroyed.
simple. It's simple,
Yeah,
all right?
cars
The
aren't
number
destroying
means
the entire
nothing.
world.
It's about the
It's global
formula.
warming.
You can add numbers after. I mean, Skynet probably helped with some cool stuff too,
Yeah.
Death.
Like, think of the video game AIs we had right before they blew us all up.
Fuck.
They're probably awesome.
Right before they blew us all
Yeah, it
up.
would
I
be
think
worth
I
it.
would take the life.
You wouldn't have known. You'd be dead. You'd be dead.
But yeah, Rick, you were saying before, like, she doesn't
Yeah, she does
go all the way with killing him.
I wonder where John gets his morality from.
I love that.
Because, like, I feel like...
He's just a hopeful kid.
Yeah.
Dude, one of my favorite scenes is coming up and it looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
So good.
It's honestly, it's one of the scenes I think of when I think of this movie. I think of that first, and then I think of the end,
Yeah.
and then I think of the LA River.
And the toy.
I think of the helicopter
Yeah.
chase scene. That scene is amazing.
Under the bridge. You idiot, I told you not to come for me. Not to sacrifice yourself.
The confusion of the Dyson family would be paramount.
What the fuck is going on? Who's
Yeah.
this big giant guy?
It's going to get...
After this experience, he stopped working on computers. He just made vacuums.
Their confusion is high, but it's not peaked.
No, it is not.
Yeah.
But it's one of the best, like, revelation. Like, all right, yeah, let's. You convinced me.
But see, what she did,
Show him.
wouldn't have done anything. Like, if she would have killed him,
That's so
nothing would have
scary.
happened.
Yeah.
It's too late.
A guy hands you
right.
a big giant guy a knife and says, "Show him." I'm like, what?
The main thing is they would have replaced him.
It would have delayed it more.
No, those beautiful muscles.
I love this.
Her reaction really sells it.
I love it. Like, why are you screaming? He's cutting his arm off. This right here.
Yeah,
You can tell the hand's
you can tell
different.
the hand, who cares? Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
He sees the arm he looks at every day.
Yep.
Look at the way the knuckles moved there. That was
Yeah.
so awesome. Oh my god.
Here's
would
the
remember-
story
I
of
would-
what happens.
I listened so much.
Yeah.
To what he just told me. He could say anything. I'd be like, "Yep,
Does he have that glove on for the rest of the movie?
yep."
Oh,
Yeah.
never noticed that before.
Yeah.
And when he's dying, he's got it on.
My action
you're right.
figure of Terminator, he has the glove on
Huh.
after he's fucked up his face.
Shooting everything.
He believes it.
So, Aaron, do you
No.
support the killing of Miles Dyson?
It doesn't change anything. What do you mean?
I'm just saying, like, if it would have, would you have supported this killing?
I don't know. I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, as we go forward, like, they destroy Cyberdyne, they kills Miles, and then you still had T3 or Dark Fate. Whichever way you want to look at it, there's still something happens somewhere. However it plays out.
Yeah, I don't know how Dark Fate goes, but that's one of the reasons I hated T3 is it ruined the ending
Of T2?
A perfect ending to a perfect movie.
Well,
Like Highlander 2.
It'd be interesting to go into
Yeah.
Dark Fate to see how it is. So we'll have to do a reaction to that one to discuss how the new canon falls in line. Because I know T3 and Salvation and Genesis. No, he's not even trying to do that, Just don't do it.
Wouldn't it be easier for him to just destroy it when he goes to work tomorrow?
I don't know.
I guess that might be a little more trouble. But like, you could just step on that CPU chip.
Yeah.
Whoops. God dang
but,
it, guys. Anyway.
He's just like the old lady in Titanic.
Yeah. But like all the research they've done to reverse engineer it
It's still there.
It's still there.
So they knew that was there and then put her in the asylum, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy to think about. That's why she's so pissed right there, right?
Well, but not
Yeah.
immediately, though. Like, I imagine the people in the asylum didn't know about that stuff.
No, not people in the asylum, but whoever like collected that stuff knew that this crazy lady was saying, it's a robot from the future.
Yeah, well, whoever
And didn't
found
care.
her and stuff and took it, police probably came and got her and stuff. It's like, destroy it all.
There's got to be a couple people, or like at least one guy that like knows both of those facts,
Sure.
you know?
Yeah.
And said like, well, fuck it, who cares? She's just one person.
Cyberdyne.
That's what I do every time I drive at night.
Swerve.
I'm making up history as I go along.
Oh.
I never know where I'm going to end up.
Just talking. You're just talking to yourself.
Hey, she's wearing a jacket like Kyle.
Kyle.
I've never noticed that.
If this was the Matrix, they'd be in those black trench coats.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sir, do you have any metal on you? Holy shit. Holy shit. That actor looks like the guy that's like, that's a penis. Doesn't it?
From what?
I don't know, a meme. I don't know.
It's from How I Met Your Mother.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I remember that.
From a meme?
From a
that's
meme.
your choice of...
That's a meme. I know it was from, I just can't remember, but I know the meme. It's not him, by the way, but it looks like him.
It'd be funny if it was.
It's not.
Thank goodness there's only one security guy
Yeah.
in this
They don't know what they got.
entire...
There's another one.
there's another one.
You fool,
Damn it.
Rick. You
I'm so
spoke
wrong.
too soon.
This was cut from the theatrical
No,
version.
no, no.
I'm just kidding.
Gibbons.
That's the worst place
And
to
he
be.
left him there.
Yeah, because all that splatter down below the urinal is right in your face.
He left Gibbons there.
His name was Gibbons.
Yeah.
Gibbons. Would you have... I feel like I would... Yeah, go hit the button, then go back and get Gibbons. Then go do something.
They didn't know there was another guard.
I like how he has his hand in his pocket the whole time.
There's
'cause-
always two
'cause he
guards.
got shot, you
right,
know?
Rick?
No.
Or I fucking kill you.
Wow. We've established his hacking skills.
Don't you think that the Terminator could open that?
Like just
Touching it.
like pull it open.
Probably.
Probably.
It might be deadlock sealed.
Send everything in the area right now.
See, that's another interesting thing. The security guard said, yeah, it's him and the woman.
Mm-hmm.
So does security staff know that she's being held?
They must. It was probably in the news that the guy that did this massacre back then has been seen again, and they also would know that he broke her out of the.
Yeah, well,
Place.
she's tried to burn their stuff down before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true. She tried to blow up the lab last time.
So fucking cool.
Fire
Stay
suppression.
Out. Stay out.
Yep.
Such a cool way to establish that he's not human.
Yeah.
That takes no effort at all. You know.
Someone lights up a cigarette and everyone gets poisoned to death.
No,
Terrible system.
It's not that sensitive.
Can't smoke in there, Rick.
I love that you can see
Yeah.
the minigun poking out there.
Yeah,
Like,
the
oh, yeah,
barrel
he
in the
brought it.
bag.
He brought it.
We haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no.
such a cool shot.
Oh, the shiny sunglasses.
He's been gone trying to figure out where the hell to go.
In the fire and the sunglasses. Well, his hunch was right. You imagine how happy he is right now? Oh, thank God. I've been looking everywhere.
But yeah, the only lead he had was to go back through his files, like the Terminator said. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God the wife and kid aren't still there.
Yeah, they left. Get out of here. Go anywhere. Where? Anywhere.
Jeez, look at those.
Mm-hmm. Man, you can fit all of that in a little flash drive now.
This is why you have off-site backup.
And they must. His work.
I don't remember this.
Yeah.
One-handed. Jeez, one hit. It's like Legos.
Yeah.
Two one 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 Kramer. That's a trivia question.
Yeah.
What was the address of the Cyberdyne building in Terminator 2? Now we all know.
211 Kramer.
No, 2111 Kramer.
Yeah.
Such a great limitation of, okay, we have this action scene. You can't kill anybody.
Yeah.
Like, how do you do it? How do you come up with ways
And you have
to...
a minigun.
Minigun. They sent everything, didn't they? Send it out. Send it all.
Everything in the area.
Like, this is just as crazy, but I feel like this does it better than, like, a Batman movie.
Mm-hmm. Same system as a ATM.
Yeah.
One key. Easy money.
Nope.
Look, we're gonna have company.
How'd you not hear that?
Not all of us were blessed with working ears, Colin.
See, Rick,
All of them are.
exploding barrels, Rick.
Yeah.
Where they brought those? I don't know where they got those.
Polychloric.
The
What?
lab, right?
Oh, yeah. If they're making CPUs and stuff, they need, like, volatile chemicals and stuff to etch the
That's such a great line.
processors.
How many of them?
All of them, I think.
All of them.
He immediately stopped smiling as he turned.
Yeah.
This is so
Kicks the
fucking
desk out the
iconic.
window. They're right there. He's got a fucking minigun.
Dude, if I
Isn't
see
what
that,
he's-
I'm
isn't
one
what
of those
he's-
cops down there. I'm like, fuck this.
The pilot says something like that, right? Yeah, they have
Yeah.
a minigun.
Jesus.
They
Fuck you-
tore that
Fuck
tree
you,
up.
3.
They should have brought the minigun back somehow into Predator 2.
What? In the Predator 2?
Yeah.
I don't know how you do that. Minigun for the police force.
Oh my gosh, that guy's holding that Spaz
Yeah.
12 right against that guy's neck.
He was worried about not dying from the minigun.
He was gripping it like this with his finger in the trigger.
Oh, the sound of that is so great.
Well, useless now.
Dunk.
Talk about a great sound.
He looks like Chewie.
I love how you can see the glass break right before it explodes. Like it actually went through the window. It's great. Just great
casualties,
effects.
0.0.
Yeah.
It could have been 0.2.
It would have been funny if it was 0.2.
If one guy got shot in the leg or something.
Like, a guy lost his foot.
Yeah.
Dude, I love the way the squibs hit. Like, it's so real, man. I love it.
Jeez.
Like a war zone. You got to establish whether you're going on three or not.
Go.
Yeah.
We didn't do that at the beginning of this when people were syncing up. Damn it. We
That's
just said it. We just assumed they knew.
Well, he said 1, 2, 3, go. So
What do you guys like default to? Do you default to 3 if you don't know, or do you go?
no, I always wait for the go.
I always go on 3.
I count down from 3. Because you don't go on 1, you go on 0 then.
Yeah, but I've heard people go like, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's why I count down from 3. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
I think that's your default feeling, you know?
Yeah, well, when they launch a rocket into space, they don't go on 1.
No. They go 3, 2, 1, he's gone.
Some guy's like, I wish I had one more second.
They'll use gas. That's another great moment there, too. You were talking about establishing that he's, not human.
Oh, yeah.
The using of gas down below.
Yeah, definitely.
These guys got up here quick, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Jesus, man.
Miles.
they're like not expecting any civilians.
I mean, he's here to blow it up. You know?
I mean, a guy with a minigun just was like,
That could have just been John McClane with the radio trying to get help.
something in that performance about him. I just believe it.
Yeah,
I
I buy it so
much.
so
he's
well.
really dying.
Like, how do they know they don't have any hostages?
Who cares? Shoot him.
They probably would have asked the guards. The guards probably would have known.
That's
And
probably
she
true.
really hit that cabinet door so hard.
Mm-hmm.
And make way.
Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah.
He solved that like Killua and Goon.
Yeah.
Ectomy.
Man.
Down to the 3 again. I liked having Miles here for a little bit.
Yeah. Walking around with one hand in his pants.
Goes out like a
All
hero.
right. So if I recall, this guy right here
The guy like there looks like Hank.
is Hank.
That's
Yeah.
Hank from Breaking Bad.
It is.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
can
he's
see
so much
is.
younger.
his hairline. I just see
Yeah.
it. I can tell.
Wow. He still got the belly, though. Good on
Yep.
him.
Good on him.
Oh, Jesus. He's giving those guys a way out, Oh.
Yeah. See, look at that.
Yep. Sounds like him.
Wow.
What?
I don't know.
I know, the way you said wow was so great. Like, wow.
My mind is blown.
Yeah.
Like, I've known him.
It's like me and Big Mike.
I didn't realize it.
Yeah. Big Mike at least didn't have his face obscured. Oh, man. So good.
Is that a model? It's not a
No,
model, right?
that's
Did they
just-
really blow up a building?
That's a building.
Yeah, that's a real explosion.
Yeah.
Here comes his
As if things
motorcycle.
weren't bad enough before.
I know.
Yeah.
He has to be so happy.
He's like vindicated. Like, I knew I'd find him. I love those glasses.
It's so good.
There's your tukunk. That sounds much more tugunky.
Yeah.
I know there was definitely a at some point. Because he shoots him too, doesn't he?
He takes that and shoots a guy with it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which has to hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right?
it does.
This guy don't give a fuck. Waste this bitch. All right, right there. That was a little bit of a fake Arnold right here. You see
Yeah,
it?
the
It's
plastic
better.
face.
It looks way better than the
looks
last one, though.
So much better.
So much better, but it doesn't look fantastic like most of the rest of the movie.
This part here looks good.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's just him, yeah.
He shoots both their
I
legs.
feel like this is what happens to me in Siege a lot.
I feel like this is what happened to the guy that got narrowed to the knee.
Oh,
That would hurt, wouldn't it?
yeah.
Like it could maybe break his spine. I don't know.
He
It
hit him in
shoots
like
it.
the kidney there.
Oh, the fire on the bike.
Yeah, it's like Ghost Rider.
And then up the steps.
It's still on fire.
It is.
Well, the guy that plays the T-1000, he talks a lot about, like, I got set on fire a lot for this movie because they just like, all right, walk through the fire. Do it slow. God damn it. I'm set on fire again.
See, the good thing, too, this gets rid of a lot of them, so they're safer from the T-1000.
So is this
Yeah.
knockout gas?
It's tear gas.
Tear gas?
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be like puking?
I love that.
Yeah, oldest. He's learning. I love him learning in this movie.
He learned everything he knew from John.
Guys, one leg. Poor guys.
Good thing they got out of the way. I'm glad that you had that because he could have he killed them all. You know.
Yeah, he just ran him over.
That's why I
Man.
left him with one leg.
He just did that perfectly. Look at that.
Yeah.
Doors open and everything.
The one guy that got hit in the chest with a tear gas canister
The music
had
right
both
there.
of his knees.
Yeah.
The music, what?
The music right there, like, had that synth sound to it, like the old movie.
Yeah.
It's like the only time I've noticed it the whole time.
Oh, here we go.
Man.
You know who drives perfectly?
Yeah.
Oh, this is fucking great. Who does this?
Doesn't John McClane do this in the fourth movie?
Oh, he hit that with a
Yeah.
motorcycle.
This is more realistic.
How about this? Right here.
Including this.
The headbutt. Ugh.
This man is just a motorcycle cop.
He got under the seatbelt, though.
I love seeing the reflection of the pilot
Yeah.
in the reforming of
Yeah.
that.
And his eye right there.
I always loved that he went under the seatbelt. He didn't like form into it. He went like under it and curled up. Safety first.
This is a much better truck than they had in the end of Terminator 1.
Yeah.
Remember that truck?
Well, they get a worse one here
They do.
after this.
Yeah, like a little pickup. Smart. Cover the windows.
How do you know?
He can just tell the way he flies is too perfect.
Only a machine. But, I mean, it's a great truck to take. It's got guns and
Yeah.
bullets and grenades.
Body armor.
Yeah.
I don't know about grenades.
Dude,
Probably,
that
like,
shot, like, they just have another chopper filming that chopper.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Chasing that thing, you know?
Uh-huh.
And you have the lights so everyone else gets out of your way.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure the shooting helps with that, too.
Yeah, just shoot at the cars like in Grand Theft Auto.
Chopper's so low to the
Jeez.
ground.
That
know.
chopper was like 6 inches off the ground. That is literally insane.
Like, this scene still just blows me away.
Underneath this bridge here.
Oh, my God.
That is an insane stunt.
He has a third arm flying.
Well, he
Yeah.
has to have 4 arms to fly.
That's so
A
cool.
chopper.
So, because he has a third arm, does he? They established that he can't lose volume. So, did he like get rid of a leg or something?
Part of his stomach went away
He lost a little bit of his leg and grew his dick out a little further.
because you have to use your feet too for the rudder.
Pedals, yeah.
Grew his dick out a little further, just to say he did.
Just to have the fingers on the end. It's only a leg.
I know. Oh,
Oh, fuck.
it's only a helicopter.
Ah.
Out of the way. Can't you see the sirens and the...
Fuck.
Oh.
What's worse than getting shot in the leg?
The Ice Age. That's the way you said it.
Like, is it going to be a joke? Like, it was a punchline?
Getting shot in the leg and then getting rolled in a truck.
There's so many helpful people in this world.
Hey. Bowl, little goal.
I mean, he can't drive anymore. That guy reminds me of the guy who runs the...
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, bring back the
chop
scrap
shop.
yard.
Oh, yeah.
Remind me of him. What if he is?
Nope. It's not him.
No?
No,
Yeah,
no, it's
no.
not him. He reminds me more of
But I felt the same one thing.
Lance Henriksen than that guy.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That motherfucker's in another truck.
Liquid nitrogen.
Another truck chasing him down.
Yep.
Praise the Lord. Yes,
Get over the barrier.
Oh.
He just
that's
barely got there.
Great. Tourniquet.
Fuck. With her hand on it.
All that blood with her, yeah, with the pressure.
So was Arnold also obeying the speed limit in the other truck as well with the helicopter?
Is he obeying the speed limit? I don't
Yeah.
know. Probably
No.
not. He was passing stuff.
passing people on
When
interstate.
Then why is he doing it here?
When he says
He's
it's the
not.
top speed, he means they can literally, that truck that's so shitty can only go
Oh,
that
okay.
fast.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
burning oil like crazy, too.
I always thought that like he was supposed to follow the laws or something.
No.
No.
Yeah.
It's just a shitty
It's
truck.
a shitty truck. It only goes 60 miles an hour at the top.
I've thought that for 20 years.
No,
Really?
We're changing laws,
I
baby.
would stop right now. Stop.
Have that other truck on the other side of me?
Get
Yeah.
behind it.
Yeah, just do a U-turn. You'd be fine.
Yeah, he's not going to U-turn.
Yeah, he's let you turn in. Whew.
You thought for 20 years he's
Yeah.
been just obeying the speed
So
limit.
he's obeying the law and the speed limit, but he's fucking everything else up.
I don't know.
This is legal.
Besides which, wouldn't his programming to follow John's orders, like, override the speed limit?
Well,
I don't know.
Oh, when I saw it as a kid, I just assumed that
Sure.
in another scene, John said, like, you need to obey the laws
Yeah.
and the speed limit.
Yeah.
And
Hey, man, I've had so many moments like that. Spear.
Sphere.
I was fear.
because I also couldn't drive, and I assumed all cars could go up to the maximum number on the speed
Yeah.
on the speedometer, or else why would they be there?
I get you. Oh, this is great.
Oh, I know. This is so good.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is so done with this fucking thing. Look, let's crash.
We're going this way, bitch.
Oh, jeez.
How does he do this stuff?
jeez, Rick.
How does he do the stunt?
When
It's
he
just-
rolls off from it. Like, how
do they do it?
Yeah, how do they
Let's
do it?
watch. Let's see.
Jump. The door's still open.
Oh.
CGI.
No. How did that last part happen? He was a ball, and then he wasn't. He was like the Mook.
He was like Mook.
I don't know how he did that, Rick. Maybe like a mannequin that's balled up, and then like as it's going to the end of the shot, they like hit like a button and it snaps
looked
open.
It was weird.
It looked like stop motion until
Kinda.
like it hit the scaffolding there.
I don't know. I thought they did that one.
So they tell him to walk slowly out of this as well?
Yeah. Dude, these shots are amazing.
I was thinking the POW card from Metal Gear Solid. Like he gets frozen here, then he gets warmed up, and
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
So fucking cool.
Fucking you up.
Literally cool. A lot of these shots from like when you actually see the whole body and it's all broken up are a real paraplegic, like a guy that's losing his limbs, that's lost his limbs.
An amputee.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like half him and half an amputee, you know?
yeah.
I always thought it was weird that he's like expressing himself there. You know? I figured he'd just be looking at it with a blank face.
I can see that.
See, my thought here was like, maybe it would have been better if he didn't do this. Like, would it have taken longer for him to thaw
Probably.
had
Yeah.
he been whole,
Well,
rather than like all the little pieces slowly melting, you know?
Well, he maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because there's more surface area.
But that
So it would
magma
cool
is
quicker.
so hot, you know? Magma. That lava. That molten steel will be so hot.
And that shot of him exploding was so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to do that. The glass shattering.
But, like, it starts melting already, you know? Like, the
Yeah.
closest ones to the fire.
We'll just start scooping that shit up and
Yeah, get
tossing it
a
in
broom,
the-
baby.
Eric, that magma. Nah, lava. Oh, damn it. It's like,
Molten steel.
It's like it's right there. Just scoop and pour.
just shove them over into it.
Yeah.
Just drop them
Yeah.
in. Like, pick it up. Put
Yeah,
it
but
in
what
there.
if like
just
the-
kick it over.
What if
See-
the like program metal like mixed with the molten steel and turned this giant huge Terminator because he has more steel, you know?
Super Terminator.
I
Yeah, you
love
know what I'm
that.
saying? Like
Yeah.
it turns like a dragon.
That's what they should have done for
Mercury
the third
Should
one.
have done that.
Mercury and molten lead looks so good.
It is really cool.
I say, is that what it is? It looks like mercury to me.
Yeah, that's mercury. Some of
Quicksilver.
the other thing before where it was like a chunk melting, that was lead.
Are they just like blowing it with a fan or something to get it to do that?
Or they're like it's a slightly bowl shaped piece of
Maybe,
metal
yeah.
that it's like pouring into the middle of.
Or they're vibrating the floor maybe.
Yeah.
I always thought like right here. Hold on. No, never mind.
I don't want to say
Maybe it's not
too
the right.
dumb.
Maybe it's not the right shot.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right here you can see his dick.
Now later. It's later. The ears coming out. The hair's going up. But see, they didn't buy him very much time. I think if you would have left him whole, or just picked him up, threw him in that molten.
He'd at least be
Chunk.
like child sized if they got some of the chunks in.
Yeah, he'd have to wait for other
Be
chunks to
hilarious.
fall.
Feels like 4'4",
Yeah.
but same proportion. He's just chasing you, not breathing.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
It's like Chucky.
Yeah, like a hobbit
the
chasing
Chucky,
you.
the Chucky doll. Ah, this is great.
Losing control.
Freaking out. Everything's like,
Oh, that looks so good.
Is that in the theatrical cut?
No, it isn't.
No, I
Yeah.
don't remember that. You like crush a creel right there.
Made me think of Beetlejuice for some reason.
Beetlejuice, huh?
I don't know why.
So is it just because he's used up so much of his?
Whoa! I never saw that either. What is all this?
Yeah, this is all new stuff.
This is crazy.
So like
He's
so
like-
much of his regeneration energy or whatever.
I think it's part of like his CPU. Things are, he just got frozen, shattered. Things are, freaking
Yeah,
out.
but he should operate more efficiently when he's cold.
It could also be overheating.
Yeah, I suppose so. None of them are sweating.
They're sweating. Look at him. Sweat all over.
Yeah, but
Go
Linda Hamilton,
now.
she's like always sweaty.
That's what I like.
It's weird to say, but that's the first time he sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger in
Yeah.
this movie.
It is. Go!
True.
Go.
Go now. He actually had like urgency in his voice and
Yeah.
stuff. You know, it's like that's a bomb. You know, that whole kind of idea.
Get to the chopper!
Run. This is like the first like fight they've really had. I feel like, right?
They
Like
did,
everything else has
they
been kind
did
of
like
this a
hand to
little
hand.
tiny bit in the back out, not the back alley, the back hallway. They were throwing each other through walls, but not this much.
Yeah, it's so much cooler in here.
Oh, that looks so cool.
It's like stunting, man. Look at him stunt.
Man, gets hit in the head, turns into his hand.
And like that's just a guy in a costume.
That's just a reflective suit right
Yeah.
there. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
With the wrinkles. Ah, sucks.
But it's done well enough that you don't really. It's not like something that's like, oh man,
Yeah.
it looks fake.
I never noticed it until just now.
Oh man.
No. I remember that. I don't remember it happening the first time.
No, a lot of the other stuff was not in it. I think they didn't feel like they needed it.
They didn't.
They spent all the money on it though.
Yeah, right? I just leave it in just for the... Why not?
There's always that. I don't know why, but there's always that like we gotta have it this long kind of thing, right?
So
We
they
gotta cut it out.
can have more showings during the day.
Is that what it
It's
is?
usually what it is so that it you can have more showings in the theater.
Oh,
So rather than having like 5 showings, you can have 6 showings because it's a little shorter.
Oh, man. That looks so good ripping it off there.
Yeah.
And it's still going through the cog.
Yeah. I guess one of the other things that like doesn't sell well is that Arnold Schwarzenegger's arm is so gigantic. To put it next to his chest and his stomach makes his torso look way too big, you know? Because I think that's what they're doing, right? Like he has it kind of like behind him and here.
I have to watch it again. And I didn't really pay attention there.
You'll see it a little later too. But it's just too big now.
See, they essentially do the same thing, and they go into like this factory place to fight the Terminator. in the last
it's
thing,
industrial.
You know?
Yeah.
Like you're literally fighting the progress of industry.
I can remember really believing that she was going to die here
Uh-huh.
when I first saw this.
I love the way he gets blown away.
Look at that.
Yep.
Like that's not real, but the first one looked real, right?
The first
Yeah.
one was real. The craziest
With the
one
exception of like being able to see through it.
the
Right.
craziest one is like when he gets like
Is
cut
the
in
last
half
one.
and he's like 3 like spots. That's a puppet.
Yep.
Like his head's like hanging from
Yeah.
up here and shit. Oh man.
It's just through the vest.
Just through his arm.
Well, in that shot, the metal spike was above her shoulder.
Like John's other mom.
Jesus.
It's a similar shot to the alien head from the Alien Queen too. Of it like coming in when she's in
Yeah.
the power loader.
Ah! Right there. Look at that. How? It looks so good. Bloop.
See, in that one there, you have your aluminum stuff again, right?
Mhm.
So you just kind of. Yeah, I guess his body
Yeah,
kind of
see
looks a
how
little
big
weird.
he looks?
Yeah.
I think he's wearing a big puffy winter jacket.
It's like he has it like
Yeah.
down here.
Yeah. You just can't fucking, sometimes he does have his arm in there and damn this convenient heavily placed thing on a
Jeez.
Man.
And he goes again.
Yeah.
Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
Man, this makeup.
I know. Like I know that it looks weird that you have like one eye a little further out than the other eye, but it's so much better than when you do it CG.
Yeah. It is.
I mean, I like the things they do with this, than what they did with Cyborg and Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, they have him where he's like
Yeah.
half machine, half man, but
You just don't buy it.
yeah, no,
I buy it
looks
here.
too fake.
Puts his arm out like, oh.
Like, he goes out how he came in with lightning.
Well, kind of. But yeah, I love the way he acts out, like trying to reach behind his back,
Yeah.
like he's been stabbed, trying to reach back there to get it. And she's stabbed in the arm, shot in the leg,
Yeah.
Just loading that gun.
hobbling
With one
around
arm.
everywhere.
Jesus.
John's like, Newt, this is a lot like Aliens. This final scene and that final scene.
No, yeah, there's a lot of similarities between Aliens, and then Terminator 2, and the first Terminator in a lot of senses of like
Reroute.
horror and action,
Alternate
and
power.
how the story kind of plays out a bit, and
So cool.
you get that music.
Fuck this.
He looks so...
Annoyed.
I love his look there.
Yeah.
The music's always like just enough. It's never too much. And he comes back for one more time.
It's good for the movie. Like, we saw her with a shotgun before. So if you're thinking about it, it's not her.
It's just fucking crazy that she has a twin sister.
See, look at that.
See, I didn't see that shit. That makes sense.
That wasn't there before.
She's also not as fucking jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that just a thing? Like, that's some shit. It's like, well, how are we going to do this? Like, well,
Because
I have a twin sister.
surely that's not why they cast her in the first movie.
No, it can't be. It's just,
No.
it's just a happy, it's fate. It's a dark fate. That's what it is.
It happened to be.
No fate.
No fate but what you make.
Click. You needed one more. You shouldn't have dropped that one through the floor.
She's just throwing it at him.
Not enough shots. She almost saved the day.
Oh, my
Very, very bad.
But you do bad man, very bad man.
Bad man. Very bad man.
But yeah, all those cutscenes kind of came to something at least. But get down. It's how the first word was get down.
Oh, that's so great.
What's great is this.
That is a motherfucking marionette. Look how good it looks. How did his body twist that way?
The sound it makes too, man. Oh,
And they throw it in the fire and they burn that
man.
motherfucker. It's like, hey, it cost me $100,000 to make this. All right. Fucking throw it in the lava. Magma. Molten metal.
It's just water with really bright orange light in it.
It's fucking
Looks good.
well, yeah, I wouldn't throw him
Kool-Aid.
into molten. I love him like going through, changing, and everything he'd change into. It's like
Oh, that's
he's
some
going
titties
through
there.
all of his memory and stuff.
Never
You know.
noticed that.
It's like a bra.
Oh, no. The twin. And then me with a helmet on. And then like a
It's like every form he took, you know.
blah, blah, blah.
And this
blah.
is, I remember it being kind of like this was scary to me. Like all
Yeah.
the things that happens, him screaming, like coming through
he's
the
the
mouths.
Easter
and stuff.
Island guy. Ugh.
Ugh.
So
It's what
good.
happens in Death Stranding every time you die. Except it's a baby instead of a face.
Man. So good.
And,
Yeah.
and I buy it. It's done really well.
No, watch Lord of the Rings.
What? We already
me
watched
too.
that.
I was thinking of Gollum.
Now we have to watch one of the saddest moments in any movie ever.
Well, you have all the build-up and the time spent of them, like, bonding, you know? You even have Linda Hamilton, Sarah, discussing how, like...
See, right there. Look how big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's so muscle-bound. He
I know,
can't,
that's
like...
the thing. His arm's too big. You can't hide it.
Yeah.
Fucking credits. Roll the credits now, you know? I could use that. Oh, is it the wrong hand?
Yeah, it's the wrong arm.
I wonder if did James Cameron write the script for this too?
I think so.
He did the first one. I wonder if he was thinking of Lord of the Rings.
I don't know.
You're throwing the ring into the fire.
Yeah,
Nah, that movie wasn't out yet.
Yeah.
the book was.
The cartoon was.
Oh, the cartoon.
You ever seen the Lord of the Rings cartoon?
No, I probably don't
Or
want
they
to.
just give up on the animation and just start filming people and cell shading it?
What?
Yeah.
It was Rankin Bass, right?
Something like that.
See, Rick, you can't do this. The rules, you're not allowed to step on that and go into the fire. It's right up there with the speed limit.
Apparently there's some kind of between the novel and this, there's some kind of like discrepancy on if the Terminator can self-terminate. Like in order to save the future or to be commanded to, like he could do it in the novel, but here he can't. I don't know.
Never read the novel.
Yeah, me either.
So in this one, like he says he can't self-terminate,
Yeah, but in the novel apparently he can.
so he just jumps in.
Bye. I know why you're crying. Ah!
But we can cry.
The makeup is so good.
I love that they finally come to peace, you know? Like, she never trusted him. She didn't believe him.
She was the only father John ever had.
Yeah. Like, all the build-up they had, it means a lot. But then Sarah here, like, the point of her being like, you know, you can't trust him. I don't trust it.
Just like Ripley and Bishop. Damn.
There's a lot.
I gotta make a list.
Thank God this pulley system's here. Because the pulley system wasn't here, he had to just like unceremoniously flop into the water like a belly flop, you know. But because of this here,
Well, John would have to push him, right?
so good.
Yeah, John or...
Sarah.
Yeah, I guess Sarah would have to push him.
Sarah like
Oh, this
gets
music.
behind his knees.
He does a slow fall.
So good. You gotta kill your pet Terminator.
And from all the damage and everything that was caused to this plant.
It'd be crazy if he was just like,
Screaming.
I didn't know. You've taught me to feel, and now it hurts.
Well, the last one was like freaking out, you know?
Yeah. Oh my God, this is so good. Man.
Like, is that fire there?
No. It was Compton.
Okay.
It really is sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it sucks saying, like, goodbye to him.
Now, do they get the arm that was stuck in the machine and destroy that as well?
They already
They
did.
threw that in the fire before him. That's why he
No,
was like, one
that-
last thing.
That was...
That
Oh,
was
you
the one
mean-
from Cyberdyne.
Yeah, from the
Oh,
chain.
you're talking about the one that was in the gear?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. I don't know.
That'd be some shit. I forgot
Yes.
about Well, in Terminator Dark Fate.
No, shut up.
I feel like the arm is a lot less useful than the CPU.
Yeah.
That was also smashed, and they couldn't use the smashed.
Gotcha.
Right, the arm was left because that was the one reaching out for her. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you had that smashed up him and the broken chips. You used this chip and the one good arm.
Yeah.
And that's what they kept. So in that one was just caught up in there and destroyed. So
the only other thing with this movie is that there is an alternate ending that you can watch. Like you can put it on YouTube, and it's just it just goes back to John, the same actor that plays John in the opening, is now like he has a kid and he's on the playground playing with his kid, and he never became the war general guy,
Yeah.
And it's pretty perfect. And there's like an old Linda Hamilton.
yeah.
And
It's set up as if like here's the end and it's done,
Yeah.
and you don't need any more though.
I kind of just wish it was that. I love because it's what a perfect movie.
Yeah, I mean it wraps up everything really well that way.
Yeah.
And then you don't have with Terminator 3, you're like, well, they sent another Terminator back, and then you get into Salvation and all its stories, and then Genesis is like, well, we're gonna reboot some stuff.
And then that failed, and they're like, all right, fuck it, we'll redo it.
Or reboot the reboot.
And then that failed.
And then
We'll redo it.
They went into the idea of like, let's do what was the other movie that did that? Halloween. Let's do that.
Halloween.
Like this one existed and these ones didn't, and here's the next one. It's like, well, all right, I guess. So
yeah, all right. Well, great movie. Still holds up amazingly well. Maybe one or two things where I'm like, maybe in the 25 years or whatever since then, that you could improve that one thing, but everything else you can't.
Yeah, there's so much I want to go back to in movies now that this movie does.
Yeah.
Just in terms of effects.
I'm curious what would come first now. A reaction of Dark Fate or a commentary of T3?
Dark Fate. I would say Dark Fate. I watched that movie, had all these things to say, couldn't say anything, still have it.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments below what
Make sure you guys are going to patreon.com/blindwave. Find in the polls and see when Dark Fate shows up if you want to have that conversation with us.
Skywalker Sound. Look at that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But, all right.
Well,
I think that's it.
Yep.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us for this commentary of Terminator 2 Judgment Day. It's probably one of all of our favorite movies.
Absolutely.
I really enjoy this movie. It's great.
Yeah.
It's like like we said before, it's like a perfect movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, but guys, make sure you guys go to Patreon, vote for the next one. We'll see you guys later. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on our movie reactions, commentaries, and stuff every week. Also, make sure you guys go to Patreon where you can vote on the next reaction. Also, the next commentary is coming down the road. So if you want that Dark Fate Terminator reaction, go over, vote. Because it might be there now, it might be there later. But